How we doing, boys and girls? I couldn't press the right button there, guys. Welcome to a live stream. My name is Nemo, as you probably guess, and tonight there's no real script involved whatsoever. It's just a case of I'm sitting down with some special guests, quoting the special there, and we're just going to chat about some, well, we've got some points to talk tonight. We're going to take a wee stab at the hot takes of silver stacking and go from there. Now, we probably will be off on a tangent, but we'll see how the night takes us. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guests while I get the whiskey poured, but here they are. So, how the hell do we do this now? There we go. So tonight I am joined by Silver Foggy, good friend of mine, and Mayamoto, our resident crayon eater over in Stacker Social, who I am assured that he is going to be in his best behaviour. Now, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, guys. So, Silver Foggy, you tell me a wee bit about yourself, what brought you into Stacker Social, and what you collect. Well, I get the whiskey in the go.
Jesus Christ, Dad, you could have prepped me for that one a little bit.
There's no time for prepping. Just get the whiskey in here and let it flow, mate.
To be fair, having a look at all the names that are here, I think everybody roughly knows who I am anyway. Yeah, I've spoken to just about everybody that's in here, so I'm saved with that. What got me into it? You? Yeah, get
me?
Aye.
What did I do?
Oh, here, I'll dig out that message. What did I do? Well, what was that, last year? Early last year?
That was like early last year, yeah.
Or the tail end of the previous year, you're trying to get me into, oh, there's Mish just popping his head in. Trying to get me into stacking silver and collecting coins and all that stuff. And rightly at the time, I says, no, not happening, not doing it. I like my money. And then you gave it another prod again. That was the beginning of last year. And by April last year, I caved and bought my first piece of silver off of you.
You did. Now, I can't remember. Did I rip you off, or was it a good deal?
Let's see. It was April last year. I think the spot price about then was about £27, and I got it for 30, and it was a Britannia, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I did you a favour there, to be fair. With premium and everything, I did you a favour.
And then with first ever poker chips and all that as well.
Yeah, got you tucked into that. It seems to be a kind of common theme. You're quite easily led, much to your way. I can see why Chris wants to boot my balls. So,
it's your fault. So you can see his cooking. There we go.
How you doing, wee fella?
Good.
Now, many of you might not have seen the Spoonies chat, but I recently did a wee trade with you, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you get that, or did your dad steal it?
I had it from him.
Very well done, wee man. Very well done. So I did a wee trade. I traded a Rockin' Horse Crown for one of your poker chips, and it is now currently up here somewhere. Probably around about there.
Where it belongs.
In the case where it...
No, the cage.
No, Trip's up there. Trip's hanging there. He's thinking about what he's done. Just left him up the other day. But yours is in front of your dad, so there we go. We'll leave that at that. But yeah, good man. So I got you into this coin collecting malarkey. I think for years I've been trying to, plant the seed, but you can't blame me for all your purchases.
No. I'd say about 90%, 99% of them probably. Because you would always come up and say, here, do you know you can get these? Have you seen these? How cool do these look? Like, you know what? They are actually quite cool. But I've found what I like. There's bits and bobs that I've started. We've just recently started a World Coin Challenge, try and get one coin from every country. There's going to be a video of that because we sorted through a lot of coins.
Yep.
I've found a love for Japanese coins, the ancient ones. So I've got quite a few of them. But
Well,
yeah,
them there, aye.
yeah.
I've got a drawer full of these.
Yeah, I've got started doing the proof sets, the old
Yeah.
samurai mons. They're just stunning. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Along with other numismatics or pre-decimal stuff, the 50p collecting, the pound coin collecting, the £2 coin collecting.
Yeah, it never stops, does it?
The list goes on and on. There always seems to be something else. And then, I've got my first own Silverpunk piece. And I'm going to be in talks with them just shortly for another one. I told you about it, but I'm waiting.
That's true, and I hope it's not my idea.
No.
Good. We're
the
fine.
One that I showed you that he's
good.
He's got coming.
That's a nice one, right?
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm going to have to start sorting this out and making more space and getting things done in proper.
That's what it is, man. I'm quickly running out of space here. This, to be fair, obviously this is my new radiator cover here, right? And it's actually the Spoon Clan cards are now happily, taking pride in place up there, right? And I need to paint this, and it's actually covering it, so it's kind of hiding that I don't need to cover it now. Paint it, sorry. Anyway, I feel like we're ignoring the other guy in the room here, and I'm
the quietest I've ever seen him.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I mean, I almost forgot he was there. He's been so good. I mean, his arse must be biting that seat with anxiety, just trying to itch it out. But anyway, tell us about yourself. What brought you into Stacker Social, and what brought you into this hobby investment? Do you? Let's find out a bit more. Yeah, I think we had this conversation last night. Yeah. I think there's a touch of it for all of us, isn't there?
Yeah, just a touch of the tism, as they put it. No, do you know what it is? I like collecting things. I've always liked collecting things. I like shiny things, and especially throughout my life, it's been all sorts of things, whether it be precious stones and this and that and the other and whatever. I think with silver stacking, I've always used it primarily to save money, because I can't save money for shit, simply because I will go and spend it on other hobbies. So my thingy of getting into Stacker Social and getting into stacking was, okay, let's start saving for the future, because you can't spend it. And it's worked. In fairness, it has worked. Although I've got to be honest, Zeus has helped contribute to it far more than I have.
I've seen some of those treasure hunt finds, and fair play to you, my friend. You especially deserved that one at Hadrian's Wall. I'll give you that. Yeah, I still apologise for putting you in danger.
Nothing about that. Do you know that's still there? The mark, as in, it's still not healed yet. It's crazy.
It will take time. Take time. Many of you might not know this, but over in Zeus's treasure hunt, I had a few bits and bobs for him over the last couple of months. But one in particular, I had him away down to England, and that was the Hadrian's Wall. I travelled along there, and I found a nice little hole. It was currently occupied, I think, but rammed it in there. I think it was an adder's nest. I am very sorry that you get bit, but it was worth it, I suppose.
I mean, I don't think it was really, because it wasn't even a very good. I mean, it was a long drive, and it was what, an ounce of silver.
See, to be fair, I was dropping all over the country doing that way. There's a few still in the wild there, maybe. I better not say that, because I'll have somebody getting the bloody NASA. I'll get the NASA satellite overhead tracking me to try and figure it out. So, guys, what was I going to say? Right. So a bit of structure for tonight. We are going to be looking at some hot takes from the Silver Stack community. These obviously are not my opinion. These are just generic hot takes. You probably do a better chance of describing them better than I can. But these are things that both people agree and disagree on. They create a bit of a conversation. We're going to hit them one by one, start the conversation, see how the night takes us. We are also, or I am also, going to be running a giveaway later on, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to attempt to do it. And you know it's bad when Trip actually gives you information to actually help out and solve a problem. So yeah, it works, but I need to go and shoot myself now because that's just I've lost all confidence in my own self there. But we've got a giveaway. Now, what is on the giveaway? I had a backup here because I just yep. So in the giveaway pack, we have got your very own Nemo card.
I really want that. Can I enter it?
You can enter it, my man. You can enter it, and if you win, it's definitely not rigged. But
feel free to use however you like.
In this pack, we've got some. We've got a gold back, some coins, and a little bit of silver, and of course the grand prize of a Nemo card, I suppose. But if you want to enter later on, feel free. Nothing spectacular tonight, folks. Just a wee bit. See how we're going. Maybe we'll make this a bi-weekly thing with my shifts, but we'll see. Anyway, shall we just dive into the first hot take? And
just a quick one. The Nemo card that's in that pack, does it or does it not have a head?
that one's got a head. In fact, this one. This is the one without the head because I actually stitched it back on.
See, mate, what I'd had to have done was got a Duracell battery pack and cut out the Energizer Bunny and put that in.
It's not a special edition.
Aye.
That's what I said before, actually. Get himself a Duracell Bunny and gotta be
That's
done.
why he's up there, because he's a walloper. Anyway, guys, right, let's crack on with the first hot take. Now, before I start, I'm going to preface. This isn't my opinion, these hot takes. Things said here is meant for open discussion, debate, devil's advocate type of stuff. We're not going to have a go at anybody tonight. You behave and you behave. But the first hot take is, right, fractional silver. Oh, here's my mic died as I said that. I go, fractional silver. Is it a trap? Does paying double for, double the melt for a gram make sense? Are we living into the prepper fantasy? Are you better off, going to likes of our, not constitutional silver, and I don't want to say junk silver because it clearly isn't, earn 925 and 50% if you want to go for that because it's got lower premiums. What are your takes on stacking fractional silver? I'll open the room up there.
Who wants to jump? Do you want to go first, Maya? Or
I don't mind. I mean, we all know what I'm going to say. It's all a bit ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, look at it this way. I mean, we are kicking ourselves now for not buying 1 grams back in the day for £30 or £25. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that is an example of, okay, maybe, there is a way, but I don't think silver's ever going to be like that. We've already seen it go 280 and then come back down. Do you know what I mean? I don't think fractional, for the outlay that you pay on it, for the premium that you pay on fractional silver, I don't see how that will ever be monetarily worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you on that respect. I mean, I was one of the ones who did stack in 1 gram gold back 10 years ago now, when you're picking it up for £20-30 an ounce and people were looking down on you. It was like collecting 1 gram silver now, right? Now, we've seen, obviously said, silver spike up in January to about £85 an ounce. Yeah, I think that was maybe unnatural, the way it climbed so rapid. I think silver, like any commodity, needs a floor. And it rapidly increased, and it's come back down and sort of kind of equalised. Now, I've no doubt that silver's going to continue to rise. We're going to rise and then come back down, but I think exponentially it's going to increase over the next few years. Certainly from when I first started stacking at £16 an ounce, that was the Buyer Britannia, that's including premium, to now. I'm definitely up, but stacking 1 grams now, I'll die in this hill, right? I will first admit I was part of the 1 gram Valcambi crew. I loved the sort of kind of prepper fantasy element. I've got several Valcambi not Vulcan, but element cards. And I've got 4 of them. I wanted to complete 4, and they hold something like an ounce of silver in them each. And it was always for the bug out bag, for bartering and stuff like that. And I think it was the Prepper Fantasy thing, just to say, I had it. But I completely agree that, I mean, if it's all you can afford, then that's fair enough. If you're maybe starting out and you're just dabbling, that's more the power to you. The time it takes you to make that money back is going to be, at least 10 years down the line. We don't know what silver's going to do. And again, this is no financial advice.
I mean, the thing is, as much as I hate to admit it, reminds me of the video that I just watched from, I think it was Silverpunk, wasn't it? Where he was talking about, realistically, you should, if you haven't got too much to put away every month, you should be reinvesting on yourself and not putting it into something that, because at the end of the day, if I was the way I was about 10, 15 years ago, there is no way that I could afford to have put stuff away. I'd be selling it constantly. I know I would. And so, in that regard, maybe you should be investing in yourself as opposed to spending on 1 grams or whatever.
And I want to jump in and say, a big massive shout out to Silverpunk, because that really hit hard, that comment about investing in yourself. I think realistically, the biggest investment in life is yourself and your family. So that hit hard for me. I think we sometimes forget, especially us with a bit of the ADHD. We jump into many hobbies, but we do rein ourselves in sometimes. But I think that the best thing you can do is invest in yourself. Take your family a holiday. Make sure the bills are paid. Don't you start with your holidays, mate. You're either going to or coming back for a holiday, all right?
3 weeks.
Aye, 3 weeks. But no, it really hit at home. But right, Silver Foggy, what's your opinion? You are relatively new to the stacking community. What's your take on this?
It has its place, I would say. I was thinking of an answer, and I was saying, some people might only be able to afford a quarter of an ounce or a half ounce, and that's what they go and get, or even a gram. Some of these wee gram bars that you'll see kicking about. But at the same time, I was thinking, well, if you're really wanting to and you're smart about it, don't spend the money on the quarter or the half. Keep it and buy an ounce or buy 2 ounces. Just wait. It just means your purchases are obviously going to be less throughout the year, but you're going to get more value for money.
Yeah.
But on the same breath as well, it's your money. If you want to buy quarters, halves, you buy quarters, halves, if that's your thing. I mean,
100%.
I've got 2 tubes of 1/10, but that was because the Royal Mint made a mistake and they were punting them for £60 a tube.
I also got in on that one.
Yeah, I bought 2 of them. And again, but that was before I really knew the value of silver, the price of silver, and how it all worked, all the rest of it. It was on Stacker Social, it was in the chat. This great deal's come up. Somebody's made a mistake. Jump on this. I thought, okay, yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Get 2 if I can, because it was a nightmare trying to get them. Would I go and buy them again? No, probably not, because I can get 2 ounces for the same amount of money, probably somewhere, not from the Royal Mint, but I could pick up 2 ounces somewhere for roughly the same money as what they are now, or what they were back then, because I think they're meant to be £120 at the time.
Yeah.
But then for the wee man, I can use it as almost like pocket money, as a wee incentive, because this wee magpie is starting to get that way. So if I can take him, well, do you know what? See, a wee extra. See if you do X, Y, and Z, you tidy your room, you make your bed every morning this week, I'll give you a gram bar.
You haven't said that.
Would you like to be my daddy, Silver?
We've had this conversation, mate. It's not going that way again.
It's no good. Listen. So, it's not even watershed yet, guys. Calm it down, right?
I can use it as an incentive for him, and then obviously he's going to have that stacked up. He's not spent it, so he's not losing out. He's getting something, and then over time, you know, it will be something. The price will go up, and people like the wee novelty bars. What's his name?
Cyberpunk.
No. Who's the guy that does the wee custom bars up here?
Oh,
Crowncast.
Crowncat. That's the ones we've seen in the Bullion store as well, wasn't it?
No, that's pure Scottish silver we saw.
Just right.
Aye.
You know, some of his stuff is great. You know, even just the novelty value from it alone is worth it. But personally, I wouldn't stack. I seen somebody commented. Actually, I meant to save it because I can't remember who it was that commented. And this thing is, they said a half ounce is the lowest they would go.
Oh,
if they were going to buy it. And
Northeast, I think.
Was it Northeast that said it?
But then said I could collect something else.
But even then, it would need to be pretty damn close to spot. I mean, I picked up, what was it I bought? I think it was a quarter of an ounce off of Oliver and whatnot. And I think I got it for £15 or £16.
Yeah.
You know, it's try and get that at that price off of the Royal Mint. It's not going to happen.
No.
So if there's a deal where the price is decent and you've got it spare, yeah, fair enough, get fractional. Would I turn around and say, if you want to be a serious stacker and you're thinking about this for your kids' investment, you know, when you're away or anything like that, if you've got a goal for your stacking, no, I wouldn't do fractional because you're paying far too much for it. The premium's too high to what you can get for an ounce or 2 ounces. And if you've got the money and you want to do something like that, go for the old school fractional stuff, pre-decimal stuff.
Pre-decimal,
your scrap silver, so to speak. Because it's got the value and it's got a wee bit of history onto it as well. And you can pick that up 10 to the dozen and not worry about it as equally.
I guess it depends on the reason you're buying it. I like to buy it as gifts. So I'll only buy 1 grams if, like, so for example, you know, LM UK does those 1 gram different bars and they're all tiny, different, you know, I think they're adorable. They're £4, you know, they don't, it just sates a, you know, scratches a itch, so to speak. But I think 1 grams are great for gifts. You know, you never know. I mean, you can speak about it more, Silver, because like you were saying, you have a child, obviously. Hello, little Silver Mist. It's, you know, silver can be used as currency to use to barter, but you know, I don't know how many kids are actually into silver these days or even know much about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think it's I do it all the time. I would just give out random bits of silver here and there to, you know, younger ones and stuff like that, because I think it's great just to get them into it.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I started. As I've told this story many times, my grandfather helped me, or I helped him sort out his shillings and florins collection, and he taught me the value of silver and numismatics and things like that, which I've carried on. I still have his collection, which I've added on to, and now I'm passing that, well, I suppose, knowledge, enthusiasm on to my son, Nemo Jr. You know, and we're going to coin shows and, well, coin shows, antique fairs and coin shops and things like that, and picking up bits, and he's stealing it, of course, as I warned you 100% Silver Foggy was going to happen. Fine.
Daily stock take.
Yeah, Silver Foggy.
I love how the wee man's getting you stick. But you know, I've had a box that I've been trying to fill 32 coins or a kilo into for the past 6 months, and it's not getting any bigger. And it wasn't until I actually stopped and thought, wait a minute, and he's up the stair with half the stuff out it. You know, that's the kind of thing. And it will happen to you. It will happen to you all. But you're saying about the kind of 1 grams. I mean, I was the first to pick up a 1 gram bar for £10, and I'll tell you why. It was a 1 gram bar of silver for £10 because the only thing was it said on the front of it, I identify as a 1 gram gold bar. And I thought, you know, give me that right now. I need that in that collection. Would I continue to buy 1 gram gold? The only time I would is if it came as a combi bar of the 100-gram bars. That's the only time I'd buy it, because you're buying 100-gram. As obviously the premium is a wee bit more than that because it's a Valcambi, etc. There is, but then we could argue about intrinsic value all day long. As you know, right here the name does say numismatics. Everything's got a kind of premium and an intrinsic value added onto it. We could argue all day long. If we'd all be sitting here collecting scrap generic rounds, if we were, but we're collectors. As much as we don't want to admit it, we're collectors, or as much as I don't want to admit it, or stackers and collectors, But I've lost my train of thought now. I need another drink of whiskey. But
so put your bank now, link in front of them.
Listen, the last time we did this and we were drinking, we nearly had a falling out.
I had a really nice piece in my hand for a while.
That's what she said. Now, on to the next hot take of the silver stacking community. Right. What's your thoughts on graded modern bullion? Is it pointless? Paying a massive markup for like an MS70, MS69 of a standard Britannia, Eagle, you name it. What's your thoughts on that?
A waste.
A waste.
A bullion coin's a bullion coin.
Now, let me throw this out there, right? What if it was a Britannia with a Sakura privy or a Hong Kong privy?
Right. If there's something different about it, right, and you can label this under numismatics as well, because if you had something from hundreds of years ago and it's in pristine condition, then I would get it graded myself.
Yeah.
Just to keep it that way and for its value. Okay?
Yep.
Getting a bog standard Britannia graded, because the chances are there's somebody out there that's got, let's think 365, maybe if you started wearing gloves, tubes of these things that never see daylight, that are going to be in the same condition, and it's the same worth. There's just a value, an extra premium on it because it's in a case and it says what it is. I've got such less interest in it that I couldn't even tell you what they all mean, because I've not looked into it, because I don't see the point in getting.
Sorry, mate. I've just seen something in the chat that's gave me fear, and it's Zeus. I buy graded coins and would take them out the plastic. Now, he has threatened to do that to that one he sent me, and I was like, my God, that is just no. I agree, right? If it's a bog standard Britannia, I don't see the point. If it's a special release privy,
I'm going to take it one further. I don't see the point in grading most Royal Mint proof coins. Do you know what I mean? Because they are they release them in such large quantities. What is the point? Unless you are a collector of a specific amount of thing, there are too many different designs that they create to make it worthwhile. The only thing that I would thingy is old coins, numismatics and stuff like that. I've got a few graded, coins from, circa 1066 and everything, but I would not grade. I wouldn't even grade proof bullion unless it was something that was proven to have sold or be more rare. So, for example, look at the likes of the what's his name series. Which one was it? Like the Gothic Crown, when they released that series, the proof Gothic Crown, and they were proven to have quite a high, resale value once they were graded. But realistically, I've got like maybe 7 or 8 different proof coins in my safe at the moment that I know would not be worth any more just because they were graded. Realistically, it's, you're better off leaving it in the box that it comes in because it looks nicer.
Now, on that topic of silver bullion, would you consider the same for bars? And now this is triggering some PTSD in me. Trip knows exactly what I'm about to say here, but if you got a Royal Mint bar and OAMP, would you be ripping it open? More importantly, would you be ripping it open with a blunt Stanley knife in front of an audience?
Let's cut open that Loki bar.
I've been fighting myself regarding this, because I prefer them out of the plastic. I prefer them out of the what did they call it? I always assay cards. I prefer them in little plastic shells that you can open, look at them properly. And so I've got a fair few now that have obviously been from 10 years ago and everything that do have a premium because it's in the assay. And I think I guess like anything, it depends why you're collecting it, isn't it? You collect it because you need it to gain value, and if that's the case, leave it in the assay, don't take it out. But if it is just an ounce of silver to you, then what does it matter?
And I agree with you there.
I mean, silver.
It's your purchase. You can do what you want. You can chuck it in a pond, 365, if you want.
We'll just see.
Let's see. Tell you, I was nearly getting the scuba gear out. I would have died, but I was going to give it a go. Oh God! I mean, I own a few graded coins, but none of them are considered bullion. It's all numismatic stuff. For me, no, I absolutely wouldn't pay a premium for a graded coin. I don't see the point. Do you know something? I've just actually realised something. I do have one graded bullion coin, and I picked it up on impulse in the States. And it was American Silver Eagle for the year of my birth, and I got it for spot because they had hundreds of them. So, yeah, I got it for spot. So, technically, I bought it cheaper than when I got it over here. So, yeah, it depends, I suppose. If you're getting a graded coin for under spot or near spot, crack on. If it's up to you. If you're paying the extra to grade it and keep it nice, you have to look at the Royal Mint's, quality assurance. That thing's going to be milk toning within years if you're lucky. No,
that's the thing. When you think about how much proof coins actually cost, especially now, the silver's gone up. Royal Mint are charging an absolute arm and a leg for proof coins.
Ridiculous.
If, in my opinion, if a coin comes back anything less than a PF17, you've paid the extra that you've paid for one of those coins. You should be able to go back to Royal Mint and be like, what the hell are you playing at? Because realistically, this is meant to be your highest level of, production. And yet, coins are coming. Well, no, I know we all know that's
definitely not.
And they should be held accountable for that, in my opinion. And that's why I wouldn't bother. I don't want to bother with the risk of that because I'd be annoyed.
I've got a love-hate relationship with Royal Mint, and it's mostly hate at this point because I think their business model has completely 180. They are completely and utterly just money grabbing now. It used to be, 50 pence collection. Yeah, and basically the 50 pence collecting. I used to love doing that with my son, but they are not releasing anything these days. It's all going straight to like bunk packs that you have to pay through the nose for, with limited mintages that are driving up the price. It's just not. It's not. If their job is to try and save or try and make the case for we still need coins in this day and age, why are you not making it accessible? Why are you not creating that drive to have people going out and actually using cash to get change? That's my 2 pence, which I can't spend because nobody uses cash anymore. But right, are we done with this topic?
No, I've got a question for you.
Go for it.
Just getting back to the packaging that mostly bars come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has the fact that a bar has been in its packaging put you off from buying it? I'm not talking buying it direct from the mint or anything like that, but a second-hand sale. If somebody's selling, for talking sake, the Spitfire one that you've seen getting opened.
Too soon, mate. It's too
if
soon.
You've seen that for sale,
yep,
would you buy it, or would the fact that it's in packaging put you off buying it?
I think it wouldn't put me off, and it depends where I'm buying it from. If I'm buying it from a reputable reseller, or someone on Stack or Social, I'd be more inclined to buy it in the packaging than not in the packaging. And that's my personal preference, because I do have links where I can get that XRF'd or Sigma'd. So
I'm not. If you knew for the fact that the bar inside it was what it says it was, there's nothing dodgy about it. But
I
for
would,
me,
I would buy it packaged.
You'd buy it packaged.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I could, because I like being able to put them in boxes or tubs or something like that, right? And see, having different size packages for
stack awful, don't they?
They don't stack. Right, I'll give you that.
It doesn't work. That annoys the hell out of me, and that's why I'd be tempted to cut. I got one of those, the 1-ounce Wallace and Grommets that the post office were selling stupidly for 50 quid when it was the spot price was higher.
Yeah,
I got one of them up. Love Wallace and Gromit, and obviously it was below spots. It was a great price, but see, the packaging that it's in rips my knitting. It really does. So much so that I actually forget that I've got it, along with other ones that are in packaging like that I've, acquired. Because I don't buy them. And it annoys the hell. I forget that I've got them because they're not in, now that cracking little box that you gave me, or a tin that I've got the bars in their cases. Because it's in the packs, I forget that I've got it, and doesn't feel the same. It feels like a 50p coin that you can pick up the Royal Mint.
I mean, if we're talking about feeling, though, this is the thing, isn't it? When you have a 1-ounce bar delivered, personally, I feel it's a nicer experience to receive it in the assay bar because it looks like something substantial. Whereas, like, I think the last one I got in plastic was the Britannia / American, the Liberty / Britannia. And it just looked like a Tide Pod or something, like one of those washing tablets. It just looked weird to me that it came through the door like that. Whereas if it's in an assay card, it looks like something substantial. And I guess that depends why you're buying it, isn't it? But to me, it feels better. I feel like I'm getting more value for money with that bit of plastic.
And maybe I'm being hypocritical because I did buy the Queen's Beast square bars, and the first thing I did was rip them out of the tiny little like see-through Tide Pods, if you put it, because to me that's no packet, but I put it straight into like capsules when we managed to source. But no, if it came like a Loki bar or the Spitfire, I wouldn't be ripping it out. I would be keeping that. And I get what you're saying, that you sometimes forget what you've got. Because I have probably got things that I picked up in Berlin, which I've forgotten about because I've nowhere to physically display them. Right. And I get what you're saying. A collection's there to be appreciated. And if it's stuck in the back of your safe, are you really appreciating it? But then again,
if it's bullion, are you meant to appreciate it? Do you know what I mean?
No. So, I mean, again, that goes for the collector stacker. If it's like I always say, my Britannias are my liquidation stack. They stack what you hate. That's what I always get told. Stack what you hate to stack because you don't mind selling it. So that's in the safe. There's obviously a few bits and bobs, like what I've managed to collect over the last year and at Berlin that are like either collector items or limited runs. They're stored in nice little boxes that are printed out and nerds printed out for me, and they're in a different safe. But yeah, no, I couldn't bring myself. Let's see if Trip put that one up for sale. Even if he offered it 20% off, I'd still be like, nah, mate, I've seen what you've done to that. That thing can tell stories. And that's why he's up there. Right. Now, can I move on? I don't know if we can cover that one.
What's that?
I know, yeah, what's that one?
That one that you're wanting to avoid.
I'll save that one for later. Now, looking at silver, guys, here's another kind of hot take. Silver is too heavy and too bulky for serious wealth accumulation. Silver takes up way too much physical space and becomes a nightmare to transport or even store securely. Once a stack hits a certain weight, are we transitioning to gold for a practical solution, or are we stacking more and hope the floorboards don't cave in? What's our thoughts on that? Now, I can tell you my thoughts because I made a bloody video on it, but what's your thoughts? Now, Silver Foggy, I don't suppose you are at this stage yet, unless you really want to dig yourself a hole and tell your missus something.
Send you a message. How about that?
We'll go with that, mate. All right, I've got you.
No, not at that stage yet. It makes sense, obviously, because you can. Oh, Jesus, how many ounces of silver would it be to get an ounce of gold?
80?
80?
Would it? I don't know.
How many kilos is that?
Well, if you said £50 an ounce, just at roughly, and you need what 3,500 for an ounce of gold, you'd be looking at six.
So yeah, basically, the hospital had this priced up and ready. This kind of information. I'm going to pick a topic, but I don't know how much it would actually cost to get it converted.
Mate, there's no rules here. There's no flow. This is no hard hitting, factual, bloody journalism here. This is a case. This is 3 guys having a chat. Well, one of them drinks apparently, and the rest of them just sit there teetotal.
Oh, I'm drinking. I'm just doing it surreptitiously from a cup.
In the chat there's what 65. I'm guessing that's meant to be 65 ounces. Would equate to roughly an ounce of gold.
Was it far off?
Right. So, that's a decent actual physical weight and bulk size, all the rest of it, depending how you're keeping them, some tubes and boxes, all the rest of it. So, yeah, going from that down to 1, if space is an issue, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But does it have the same liquidity? If all of a sudden you're needing the money and you've got an ounce of gold, do you know, MD, off the top of your head, there's a couple of people in the chat that's not included in this question. Your average Joe blogs turn around and say, right, mate, have you got what, $3,500 for this coin in your back pocket now? Because I need the money. Or can you turn around and go, I've got a few ounces of silver. You got £120, £140.
That's very true.
Reduce the liquidity of your stack because you can't get rid of it as quick. I know there's plenty of people out there that would snap up ounces of gold if they put them onto sale. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But which would you be able to get rid of quicker?
I would agree in that. Silver is always going to be more liquid than gold, possibly.
But it would take longer to liquidate that much silver than it would gold, if you think about it.
Yeah, if we're going for ounce kind of statistics, it's easier to get rid of an ounce of silver than it is an ounce of gold all day long. There's really... Can I please be in the giveaway? Foggy said I have to be in the chat. I'll put you in the giveaway, you man.
It's because he doesn't want to miss it.
Miss it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I just seen that message. I had to respond to it. So yeah, I agree with you. But I think, I did this earlier on in the year where I liquidated a lot of my kind of odds and ends, my fractional stuff that was like say 90%, 8%, 925, 50%. I wanted to kind of streamline it because I was running out of space in that safe. It was, it was covering my desk. I'm surprised it never bent the desk, but I traded that in for 2 sovereigns and I never looked back, but that's not my entire stack. So if you look at it in that way, I suppose reinforced my investment by having that there. It's harder to spend that, possibly.
I think the problem is, and gold is so much easier. So the reason that I stack silver is because I can't spend it so easily. Because for it to be worth my time, I'd have to get rid of a lot of it, to get a lot, if that makes sense, like $1,000 or something like that. I'm not going to sell an ounce of silver just to get £6. Not worth it. So for it to be worth my time, whereas a gold sovereign, very easy to sell.
Yeah.
And you know, if you ever fall on hard times, instead of just thinking, oh, I'll muddle through or whatever, you'll always have that itch at the back of your head. Oh, there's a gold sovereign. And I know for a fact I could just sell it like that and could make it eat, you know. So I actually think it makes it, if you're someone like me who's using it as a way to save, swapping it for gold makes it far too easy to spend it, which negates the point of me saving it, in my personal opinion. I'd rather just dig up my floorboards and put some more silver under there if I was
I mean, listen, I'm far from, like, say, Zeus level activity here. I'm not burying it out in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't sleep at night if I did that. I've got heart palpitations just thinking about it now. But no, I've got limited space, and it made sense for me because things were happening, you know, in life that made me thinking, what is coming next? I've always said that this is never going to benefit me. It's there in case there's an emergency. You know, I can liquidate something and pay some bills if need be. If, you know, if I ever lost my job, you know, something happened, etc., etc. But I always said that I would. I always said, you know, I would never see the benefit. So it made sense from my perspective to consolidate that. Also reduced any potential ball ache that it's going to come from my children trying to sell it, because not everyone knows how much silver's in a franc, how much silver is in like a thaler, how much silver's in a, you know, a pre-decimal, you know, the different, not everybody's readily available with that knowledge, and it becomes hard to try and sort of convince someone, oh, this is actually silver. Now, again, if you're selling that to likes of a dealer or a coin shop or even on Stacker Social, big shout out there. But if you're selling that, then you would hope somebody would have the kind of knowledge. One thing I came across when I was selling large quantities was the numismatic value kind of goes out the window as the silver price comes up, and it takes a while for the two of them to sort themselves out. So I still got more than I paid for it, which I'm glad, and I managed to consolidate, and that helped me free up space to then focus on purely on bullion for a couple of months, and then it went tits up, and I started buying numismatic stuff again, like this lovely trade dollar in this drawer.
A few months my backside. I don't think you lasted that long, mate. I give you a month, and then you were back to buying the numismatics. Don't even lie.
Don't be talking about, mate.
In that shop every other weekend, mate.
Oh, there you go.
Foggy, you.
Rainbow berry glasses.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. So, I mean, yeah, I think if you're getting to the point where, I mean, for the average guy, I suppose this doesn't really matter. Stack silver if you want, stack gold if you want. If you're running out of space, there's an idea to transport it onto gold if you want. Again, not financial advice. Stack what you want, buy what you want.
It's a nice feeling, though, isn't it? You know, like I remember when I upgraded from my standard, I don't know where it is now, but you know, your standard small safe to, you know, a proper big safe, and you're like, because I need this now. I need it. That felt so good, you know, so good to do that. And it's nice. It keeps you, it encourages you to carry on doing it, because it's very easy to look at the darker side of it and think, okay, I could be using this fiat to improve my life as opposed to be saving for the future. But in the same breath, seeing it all just stood there, or, you know, whatever, it's good. We all like a bit of shiny.
That's a good McDuck moment.
This is my first storage container for my bullion when I started out, and it's now my son's. That there.
Oh.
That's why I got a pirate flag on it. So that's what I started with. And then I moved to a lockbox, then a small safe, then a medium safe, then fucking big safe. And you know, I'm not going to go in because then I'll just paint a picture in my back and that. But
yeah, it's nice though, isn't it? I mean, I started stacking in 2013, and throughout, I think about 3 times now since 2013, I have sold up, if you know what I mean. So when I started stacking, silver was only £15 an ounce or something like that. You know, it was not a lot at all. and when you sold it all, you didn't get a lot back. You know, I remember having a bullion coin from every single country, you know, every single country that produced them, like a kangaroo, a bloody philharmonic, you know what I mean? And only getting like £220 or something like that, and feeling like, what was the point in that? You know? And now it's just, you know, it is nice to watch it grow. And thankfully, I've still got the first ever one that I thingy 2013 bar. I can't remember who made the bar. I don't know if it was Amex or something like that, but a 2013 snake bar. And somehow or another, I've managed to keep that the whole time. And it's nice seeing that grow with other pieces, you know. And like, for example, in that hunt that we've just done, there was a 2025 snake. And, you know, just the way, you know, it's just a nice kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
Really well talking. You just think about what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, my first bar, it was a bar, and I'm ashamed to say this, right? As a new stacker, my first purchase was from Bullion by Post, and it was 2 bars of the Scottsdale 1 gram lions, and I've got them for £16 an ounce. Now, from Bullion by Post, that was a rip-off. But yeah, I learned very quickly never to buy off them again. But I still have them. And then I can't remember what else, but I did the same as you. I was always, you know, going to the local coin shop, as I've introduced to Jim, and picking up a different design. You know, I was picking up, like you said, Philharmonics, Eagles, Britannias. I was trying to get one of everything because I love the designs. But I got to a point where I goes, if I have to sell any of this, I'm going to hate myself. Who'd I pick? This is like trying to pick who's your least favorite child. But you know, so I quickly kind of turned to, you know, stacking Britannias because as much right, okay, I'll throw it out there. I do have some limited or special edition Britannias. You know, I've got the likes of the first Britannia, and I've got different designs right up until the point where it became standardized. I really hate the design. A lot of folk love it. If you love it, fair enough. I'm no shooting your down your opinion. I absolutely hate them because it just demonstrates the laziness of the Royal Mint. They could have something really fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong, the security features are fantastic, whatever. But they could incorporate something and change the design up every once in a while. If you look at the Perth Mint and the Kookaburras and things like that, you just think...
Yeah, but then you look at the kangaroo and just think, you know, I'm not being funny. It could be worse. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at you for this. The only reason kangaroos in my stack is because of a certain... yeah, that's it. Hide your face and shame.
I mean, love it or hate it. The kind of, listen, I gave you the option. I says, "What do you want?" You know, doesn't matter. Just give me an ounce of silver. Doesn't even matter. Just as long as an ounce. Okay.
Yeah, you can use the things.
Oh,
but you know what? My point is to say, you know, yes, the Britannia isn't the best coin because I think though this is the point, though, isn't it? You know, I would say the Kookaburra is a proof-like coin. Do you know what I mean? They are gorgeous, stunning coins, but they must cost a lot more to produce, and they cost more to then buy. You know,
and then a higher premium. Yeah.
So well, exactly. And you know, so if you're creating a bullion coin, it doesn't make sense to put that much effort into its design, if you know what I mean. You know, production, not design, production value, because it becomes, you know, you can only, especially in the UK where you're already getting charged 20% VAT on top, you know, people are only going to pay so much for something just because it looks like this or looks like that when it's only a bullion coin. Whereas like Kookaburras, they are gorgeous, stunning coins. They're my favorite, probably bullion coin, but that's because they look like proof coins.
Yeah, and you know, I will concede to that argument. Yeah, I can agree with that. Again, it's a personal preference. I'm not a great lover of Britannias. They're my liquidation stack. Although there is some coins or rounds, whatever you want to call them, coming out of the Royal Mint, which I do like recently, likes of the Loch Ness Monster, the Angel, and the likes of Dracula. I mean, I think it's good. And I like, so I suppose I can tell myself to shut the hell up because the Britannia is a standard Britannia, but they're still releasing different designs, coins. So yeah, I can tell myself to shut up.
They are. They are releasing nice Bullion coins as well. I don't know if you've seen them, but I only noticed them the other day. I didn't even know they'd been released, and so I ordered a couple. You know, like the different shields, like shield of arms, coat of arms, and stuff like that. There's all different ones, and they're using, you know, what they used to have around the sovereign. You know, back in the day, the I can't describe it. Kind of like a belt, you know, with the writing in it and everything.
I know what you mean.
I just think it makes the coin look a bit more substantial and a bit more attractive to the eye because there's more going on. So there are more things to wet your whistle in regard to bullion if that's what you're after. Because I don't just buy Britannias because it would bore the absolute hell out of me.
Yeah, I'm the same. But I'll always stack them because, and that's not to say that I'm just purely stacking them. That's not the case. I'll always add them into the collection. Again, like an emergency situation, I need to liquidate. I'm not going to cry over Britannias if I have to sell them. I'll cry over Kookaburras or, you know, God forbid, my Pax coins that I managed to pick up in Berlin from Presburg Mint. You know, I would cry if I had to get rid of those, but no. So I mean, just when we were talking about the sovereigns, what's your take on the new sovereign, the new design with the security features? Have you seen these, Jim?
I haven't, no, because
You're new
at the process of gold.
Yeah. So have you ever seen a standard sovereign?
Yeah.
Right. So now they've added the Britannia security features to it, like a little kind of, what would you call it? A little kind of stamp, counterfeit stamp on it or something. So they've changed what was once a numismatic coin into, you know, that represented, you know, the history of Britain into like a bullion coin that isn't even bullion because it's still, it's not 24 carat. Now, that's not to say I've got one because, well, this year I turned 40. I know I look older, but this year I turned 40 and I wanted to get one. I wanted to get my year of birth and my 40th. You know, that's just what it is. So that was the two I bought with the silver I traded in.
There's more going on with it than you're thinking about, though. If you think about it this way, okay, so I'm going to go on a ramble now. This is what happens when you don't let me swear or anything. I actually try and, you know.
I've cracked it, folks. I have got him under control. Sony Tainer is about 7 months. Just call me the Maya Whisperer. I'm just going to poke it with a little crayon.
The problem that you got with the sovereign is that gold has got far too expensive now. And the people that used to buy gold or buy gold sovereigns for numismatic value or for that kind of date run aren't doing it anymore. They cost too much. They used to be, you know, what, £220 for a gold sovereign, and you could do that reasonably every month and it wasn't an issue. So now the actual, I think the want for them is a lot lower than it used to be. So, and because they've always, I mean, let's be fair, they've always been very easy to replicate, you know, to, what's the word, falsify, you know, there's tons of examples of historic sovereigns, you know, that had their own value because they were replicated about 300 years ago or whatever. But I would say, you know, it needs better. You know, we live in a day and age, the 21st century, where things are so easy to duplicate now. Things are getting so easy to mimic, so easy to thingy. And because the commodity costs so much, it's worth so much money, to have it that you know, however much, I can't, is it £800-900 is the gold sovereign now about?
Oof, was it?
Yeah,
I think so. It was the last time I checked. But do you know what I mean? Like, you to have what was £220 now be nice and be nigh on £1,000, but to not have any kind of security features on it, you know, it's a bit stupid. You know, it would be silly. It's not a numismatic coin anymore. It's not. It can't be because of its value.
But then, in that same kind of vein, you're better off buying a 1/10 ounce
but
gold.
But sovereigns will always be more popular abroad. So
true.
yeah, you could buy a 1/10, but sovereign is more
just
popular.
checked. I mean, I picked up
£828.37 from Charles.
Yeah. I mean, I picked up one 9 months ago for 550, and that's before it shot up. And then I bought one at 870. That killed me. But I made myself buy that because that was me selling my fractional silver that I had no room for. This is stuff that didn't fit in a collection or an album that I didn't have any heartache getting rid of. I sold that and I thought, right, whatever money I get, whatever gold is valued at that time, I'm getting. Do I regret it? Not really. Not really. It's one of these things I've done. But yeah, I mean, kind of moving on to the next topic because we could die in this hill tonight. Right. Are you ready for it? Art bars and painted rounds are gimmicks. Now, this is not my opinion. This is a hot topic, right? This is generally what people have been saying online. And please do not smash me with a hammer. People. Now, art bars and painted rounds are gimmicks. Limited mintage, coloured, pop culture themed rounds. They look cool, right? But they're notoriously hard to liquidate at the premium you initially paid. Most local coin shops and buyers are worth their melt value. That's what they'll give you. Now, will we start and break that down? Art bars first, shall we?
Define art bars first.
Are you talking about stuff that you can...
Put it into words, Nemo. What do you mean art bars?
Please don't cancel me, guys. Right. Art bars, right. I will use as an example. This is an example. Please don't shoot me.
SP,
SB, I love you, brother. So, you know, things produced by our lovely Silverpunk, our resident designated moderator over in the Spoon Clan.
That stuff where he stamps his bloody name on it and it increases in price by like ninefold.
So, art bars. I've sat it over there on top of the stand. So, obviously, the Whisky Nemo bar. Let's use that for an example. You've got a Silverpunk bar.
I know. I've got several now.
you're right.
Yeah.
Again. Shall we discuss? What's your thoughts on the art bars, Silver Foggy?
It's my money. I'll spend it how I like.
Boom. I love it. Maya? Look at the wheels turning there.
My question is...
Plans come together to get on band.
My question is, and this is just me playing devil's advocate, this is nothing to do with my actual opinion on it, because I wouldn't buy them if I didn't want them. Do you know what I mean? But my question is, would you have the same, not emotional attachment, but the same value for the art if it was made of a different metal? So, for example, if you took that Silverpunk bar, because we're using that as an example, and instead of it being made of silver, it was made of zinc or some other kind of alloy, you know, would it still have the same value for you? And would you still be willing to spend the same amount of money on it? And I guess that's what I mean by, you know, how much of it is its artistic value and how much of it is the fact that it's made of a precious metal?
Well, if Silverpunk also done copper, it would make me happier because it'd be a lot cheaper.
I like that.
But that's the thing, isn't it? It would be cheaper, but it wouldn't be cheaper because it's art, and art isn't necessarily cheaper because of the metal that it's made out of.
Yeah, it would still be more than if you went and bought an ounce of copper. Obviously, it's going to be more because it's got a premium. But we're talking about Silverpunk stuff, right? Think of the time and the resources he's used to make said bar, right? Now, that bar there, like that's a custom-made 3D printed box, okay?
Yeah.
The wee certificate is 3D printed, okay?
I'm so pissed off that I didn't get that one. Sorry, I just saw it in the chat, BBA, the little... I'm not going to swear because I said I'm not going to.
Hang on a minute. You get a 3D printed card with yours. I got a Latin bit of cardboard.
So one of one, mate. That's why.
I would ask for a refund if you didn't actually buy it. But
so you think about the wee extras that all go into it. It's not, you're not just paying for the price of the silver.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. And the premium that follows that, and the fact that he paid VAT on it and he has to recover that. All the usual stuff. It's the extras that go into it. The Circus of Dreams series that sold out within an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah. I think it's because I was sitting watching it because I was waiting for this popping up and I was shitting myself in case I missed it because I'd refreshed and something had appeared and it was already sold.
I was too busy being on a hunt and missed the bloody thing.
That was brilliant, mate. It's fantastic.
Oh, my heart's bleeding purple pish for you, mate. How much did you walk away from that hunt?
Aye,
I don't.
So for me, I'm not buying that as an investment in silver. The fact that the silver is a bonus, I'm buying it for the... Where's he going? Buying it for the...
They don't want to see me sticking one of them, man.
The art value because of what it is. That's a one of one. Nobody else is going to have one of them.
Yeah.
You know, that whole series, every one of them was a one of one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's an extra wee premium on it. I mean, I'd take to imagine if they'd done it as an auction, it would have...
yeah.
Aye. It went through, you know.
Yeah.
People will buy what people want. If there's something you want and you have the money for it, you can buy it. You know, there's nobody in this world that can turn around and say, no, you're not, because it's classed as art. It's just someone pouring silver. Mate, obviously that's why I don't think of that. Your work, your stuff's phenomenal.
Ban them.
But you know, you get people out there that think that, and if they want to think that, you know what? Fair enough, let them think that. I know what I like. If I've got something unique, something that wee bit different, then hey, well, I'm by it.
Right,
I personally think it's so I was just going to say, I personally think it's a natural progression at the end of the day, because, you know, somebody who likes to paint is going to collect paintings. You know, somebody who likes gaming is going to collect gaming memorabilia. Okay, we like stacking and silver and whatever. So if we're looking at art that we're going to collect, it's obviously going to be made of a particular material that we like collecting. It just makes 100%. Sense. And to us, you know, get bent is what I say. I mean, I love it. I do. I love Silverpunk's work as much as I hate him. I do love his work.
I love the board stuff, as you can tell. I mean, I'll class it as art, because at the end of the day, he spent a lot of his own blood, sweat, and tears put into this. And I always say to him that you know, art is something that creates a conversation, which, you know, in recent months this conversation has been had. But I think that's what true art does. True art is designed to create a conversation, which he's successfully done. I also jokingly said, and now I actually think I'm going to do it because I've got the idea. I think it'd be quite funny. I'm heading to Paris in October. I'm going to smuggle that Silverpunk Whisky Nemo into the Louvre, and I'm going to display that bad boy. I don't know where I'm going to do it or how I'm going to do it. I may end up in Interpol's Most Wanted. I might end up chained somewhere, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it.
Toilet cubicles don't count.
What am I going to do? Yeet the Mona Lisa out the road?
Here's a challenge.
Fuck off. There we go.
I mean, the thing is, art's very subjective, though, isn't it? So realistically, if I was to take a Silverpunk piece and melt it down slightly, that in itself would be art, would it not? See, I think that would make a good video, me.
Oh, so you could get like a Silverpunk piece and a set of stamps and put your name on it. That would put the value up.
Mm-hmm. So I might have to take one of my pieces and do a little something to it to create a little video for Silverpunk himself, if we're advertising his work.
I'm going to do that. I'll be true to my name. I will do it. I'll get a picture and I'll post it in the chat, right? I am going to say that this is the first ever silver bump piece that's featured in the Louvre, and I'll sell it off for auction. I'll hopefully get $1 million for it, I'll start low. But like I was saying as well, it's like people are talking about getting things close to spot, etc. Why would you pay so much for art bars, etc.? Well, I mean, I can't complain or I can't say anything because I'll quite happily go out and buy numismatic pieces well past their spot value because it's history, it's a collection, it's a conversation piece. It's not a standard generic mass-produced soulless piece of work.
All three of us with a trade dollar now. A British trade dollar. Is that all three of us with a British trade dollar now?
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
I bet we all got it from the same place as well.
Yeah, he's laughing at us right now.
To be fair, right, I went to the table and picked it up and looked at it and thought, oh yeah, I'm going to come back for that. And I was like, I'm going to hit up the man himself and talk to him. And I chatted to him and said, what do you think about that? And he says, hi, I'm just doing there. You want to buy one? It's like the bastard went and bought it. But to be fair, he managed to get the guy down to a reasonable price and passed along the savings. So I can't. There you go. So
what year's yours?
Mine's 1902. Yours 1902 too? That's mine 1902.
Oh, mine's 1899.
1902. Oh, okay. Age is just a number. But I completely agree. Art is for art's sake. You'll always attract a person who wants to buy it. You'll also have people who think it's a waste of money. You point at yourself at the wrong time there, pal. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's artworks that I'll look at and think, what am I looking at here? And I'm pretty sure you're the same. But to someone, that piece of art is a conversation piece. It is interesting to them, and they'll quite happily spend money for it. Just because we don't get something doesn't mean that we have to gatekeep the entire thing from people.
I mean, does it mean something to you? That's it. Because, for example, that Wednesday piece, the first time I saw that Wednesday piece, I thought, I don't know why it spoke to me. I don't fucking know why. I just thought it was really, I'm not going to blow smoke up people's backsides. Some pieces I like, others I don't. But that particular piece, I just liked the way, it's just everything about it, the way that it was framed, the eyes, I just thought it was amazing. And I would have gone up to £300 for that piece. Do you know what I mean? And I'd said that in my head, I can afford to go up to this much. That's what I'll go up to, because I appreciate it for what it is, and if it speaks to you, you want it.
Exactly. And it's not something that I would envision that I have to sell. You're right.
But apparently I want to get close to silver punk. I wanted a piece of punk.
Oh, mate. Jesus,
why
phase it like that? Aye.
That's what he's put. That's what he is.
Anyway, I kind of see myself selling a Whisky Nemo bar. To me, that means more than anything. To me, right, a Stacker Social character bar means you've been accepted by the community. So, it means more to me than anything.
Did you hear that, SP? Get on with it.
And I'm glad I could provide that for you, mate.
Mate, I'm telling you. No. Listen, guys, you just need to stick in there, do your time, and one day, my children, you'll be immortalized by the great silver punk.
Legos Budana.
Don't. You will still flag me on YouTube. Right, so moving on to the next kind of vein of that topic is colorized rounds. What is your thoughts on? We'll start off with colorized rounds, and then we'll go into things like pop culture themed things. Like, for example, Royal Mint has just released Lord of the Rings 50 pences, especially silver proof versions of those. But we'll start with colorized rounds. What's your thoughts on them? Does it
Bloody
bother you?
awful. Don't you think? The printing on them is awful. Every colorized round I've ever seen that's used full color printing has been awful, in as much as, you know, I don't know if it's the PPI, you know, the not pixel density, but the print density of the image. You know, it just it never looks crisp. It never looks, and I don't know if that's just because of the way that it's printed on.
Square inch.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the way that it's been printed on the coin or whatever, but everyone that I've seen that's commercial has looked bloody awful.
Now, I'll throw this out there. I agree with you to an extent. The Royal Mint produced ones are absolutely stinking, for starters. However, in Berlin, I came across 2 colorized, in fact, no, 3 colorized rounds, which I said I would never ever buy colorized. I was in the same boat as you. One was a kookaburra because it was the World Money Fair Special Edition. Again, that was colorized. I thought, bugger it, it's a premium. I'm going to eat it. It's, you know, a one-off limited mintage. I'm buying it. 2 was both from the Swiss Mint, and one was a St. Nicholas that I picked up for nearly enough close to spot, and the other was from, again, Swiss Mint, and it was simply because the silver proof version was exactly the same price as the Bullion version. Don't know why. I don't know how that worked out, but I bought it, and that was the only reason. But they all looked quite nice. If you're pixel peeking like that, you might notice something. But no, they actually look good. I'll give them their dues. They actually look good. But am I going to go out there and start buying colorized rounds? No. I'm not a great lover of colorized rounds. I think they cheapen the silver to an extent. That's my piece.
I think they are as bad as plated rounds. Okay, do you know how like generally you can have a gold-plated silver round or a gold-plated silver coin, and it will not be worth any more. If anything, it will be worth less simply because it's been plated in gold, because it doesn't add anything except the fact that it's been. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand it's meant to add an improvement, isn't it? And I don't think I think colorized takes away from. Now, don't get me wrong. I've seen some coins that are nice where they've just used enamel or something like that to create color. So it's only 1 colors or 2 colors on the coin, and it looks really good because it's an enamel colored coin.
Yeah.
But just a normal printed coin, no. I'll shut up now.
Any expansion on that, Silver Foggy?
Yeah, while you were talking, I was listening to you, by the way, but I was also seeing what the chat was thinking. And Silver Pump's put a good one. If you like silver, why cover it up? That's a very fair point. I've got 2 colorized pieces of silver. I think it was Nessie that I see there. Yeah. She's got one of the same ones I did. The Wallace and Gromit coin's a colorized coin.
Yeah.
And I've also got a 1-ounce bar that's colorized front and back. The Wallace and Gromit one, I bought that because it was cheap. If it was at its full premium price, I wouldn't have touched it because it's colorized, even though I'm a massive Wallace and Gromit fan. I don't think it justifies
like one of those.
To be fair, do you know what I mean?
To be fair, you're a massive something, but go ahead.
It cheapens it, if you ask me. You know, there's more than enough capability out there to make silver pop with whatever designs on it without having to put colour through it. The other one I got,
I'm sorry, I need to jump in here, right? Listen, somebody's put something in the comments and now I can't even see it. See the two of you standing together? You look like the Proclaimers standing next to each other.
You know I'm gonna be on that works up there for you.
Not 500 miles. Then.
Get up, get up.
Don't say that. That's blowing that topic, isn't it?
Anyway, you were saying.
Another one is a bar that I got because it had a saying on it and I wanted it.
A saying? No, I'm curious. Can you tell us what?
1940s World War II pin-up in like a makeshift army outfit, right? You know the kind of models that you get on the side of planes. Right?
Don't need to explain it in front of the wee man, mate. You're
And
perfect, right?
It's got Bahika down the side of it, right? Everybody know what Bahika is?
Nope.
Tell the wee man.
Right. Oh yeah, I can. It's not a problem. Bahika, bend over. Here it comes again. Right. It's a military saying, and that was why I got it.
Anyway.
And I probably paid over the odds for it, to be perfectly fair. I think cost me £75, and I think the spot at the time was close to 40.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid well over the odds for it, but I wanted it. Again,
yeah.
I had the money, it appealed to me, I went and bought it. But I don't like colour on silver. It looks fantastic on copper. I think it makes copper even better.
100% on copper.
Yeah, I've got a few copper bars myself. The wee man's got an absolute cracker that he got off of Zeus. But nah. It's no. I think it cheapens the metal, to be perfectly honest.
I think I do think, according to what somebody's written on there, like the best they've seen is what what's his face had done. What's his name? Blazing. I think in an industrial level, the problem is you can't get it to the quality that you want it to be that you can on a you get what I'm saying, don't you? Like
I was gutted to find out that wasn't silver. Very fair. So DC Stacks is
what do I have?
Deserved one. Did you get one, Jim? Foggy,
Sorry?
Did you get one?
Nope.
Can I go get it?
Nope, I've not got a card.
Can I go get it?
Disgusting!
The sky is, mate. It's outrageous. I'd walk 500 miles and more to get one.
Mate, you're still doing the couch to 5k, aren't you? You're still working on the couch party things. But anyway, moving on. DC Stacks put something interesting that I kind of want to touch on. Toned silver, naturally toned silver. What's your thoughts on that being a new stacker, Foggy?
Talk about the way it goes after years of having it, or if you muck about with it, it takes you.
And that natural toning, so over years.
I don't know. I haven't really.
No thought of it.
So
would you say it doesn't really affect you one way or another?
No, not really. It's still the same value. If it, I suppose you could then turn around and say, would it increase the value because it's that bit older? I know, but it's got tones, so technically it shouldn't because your capsule's not been airtight. But no, it's no. Nah, I haven't really put much thought into it for it to affect me overly.
Trip, I swear to God, you're going to give me an aneurysm. He's just put up, clean them with washing up liquid. Works a treat for me. I swear to. Do not clean your coins, folks, unless you're keeping them fair enough. But if you're passing them on, don't clear your coins. It hurts the value.
This is where I'm going to make you even more sick, because I would never clean a coin, and I would never destroy the natural patina on a coin. But I'm very much with Silver when I say I think a coin of that caliber should be in pristine condition, and if it's not, it means it hasn't been looked after. Especially, you know, if it's an uncirculated coin. So, for example, I've no problem with purchasing cleaned uncirculated coins. You know, so they've graded that they've been cleaned, because to me they look amazing. You know, they look uncirculated. There's no issue with them. You can see every detail on them. For why would you want that detail covered up? Now, don't get me wrong. It does add artistic license. Toned coins does, you know, can look nice. But why would you want the details hidden by oil and shit?
Yeah. Can I just jump in here?
Michael.
Michael has raised a valid point that Foggy, you now know what it feels like to be me. Everyone has your card but you. Now, I think we should start a new thing where everyone gets a Foggy card before you.
Mm-hmm.
That's so mean.
That works, mate.
I don't think
it'll affect as much as what it did you.
And cut them up.
Shush.
I'll make a jigsaw for you, mate, if you want.
No, you can change it into a card cutter.
I think that's the third time I've seen Nerd try and advertise those fucking spot price bars, you know, from Valui in the chat. Do you want to just give him a shout out, Nemo?
So Nerd has got an absolute bargain here. I've just clocked it at the side there. He is selling his Valui 365 Days of Silver spot price bars. I believe it's the full run. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Nerd. They are up in Stacker Social auction room, going for an absolute steal right now. I would love to be able to drop cash on them right now myself. It's one thing I regret never picking up. But the time that I came into, I could buy them. It was already June, and I couldn't start half a collection. That would just rip my knitting. So I would absolutely pick them up if I can afford it. But I'm going on holiday, and I've got other things to pay for. But my car nearly killed me earlier this month, and that was about 950 quid to get back on the road. So sorry, brother, but
you can bought those.
What?
For a coil spring and a drop link?
No, it was more than that, mate. You want to see what's wrong? You want a full itemized bill? We'll send it to you.
I'll tell you if you were ripped off or no.
No, it was through a friend of a friend of a friend, if you know what I mean.
What garage was it?
A friend of a friend of a friend.
As the only Englishman here, does anybody else feel like when they start speaking to each other, it's just like...
No, it was needing a lot done to it, mate. There was some welding done to it and different bits and bobs. So let's just say...
Yeah, you could have had 365 bars.
Could have. Let's just say I think my wife has been rally driving over the roads. She is that car. It was a disgrace.
You're saying she's not in the house. Can't hear you,
mate. She's in Liverpool right now. So good luck to you, boys.
Oh, is she? I'll go and say hello.
Go crack on. Hey, is there not somebody that works near the Liverpool docks? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I live not too far from them.
she's at a work conference. I am not putting that out in a live stream. Jesus Christ, guys. She's down there for a conference. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. No, guys. So if you want to pick yourself up a bargain, head over to Stacker Social. You could probably rest assured that you're getting off a reputable buyer, because you have to work like a dog to get that level up in the community. You have to be an active community member for what feels like an eternity. Maya got it in 2 weeks because he just shut up. But you quickly rank up the XP enough to sell. But yeah, no, I'm in a tangent again. The whiskey's kicking in hard, folks.
I was going to say, the only thing that advises you don't have Nerd hand deliver things to your house, because he'll end up putting secretions in your fountain. That's all I'm going to say. He'll know what that means.
Anyway, where were we? Tone Silver. Aye, Tone Silver.
So I'm just going to cut in because as you were selling nerd stuff while I was going through the chat there, and Blazon's put a comment saying, "Have you not seen the Foggy card?" Just going quickly back to the cards, right?
Yeah.
Now,
oh, not
Nemo,
right, guys. Behave. Nemo Jr. has entered the chat.
Who has?
Nemo Jr. And I love how he started it with official. Like he started his own YouTube here. Like there's copycats out there.
I'm going to meet your mum shortly, Mr. Nemo Jr. Just so you know.
Right, so I'd be right in saying that you had something to do with the input on the Silver Foggy card.
I don't know. I have no recollection of that event or anything.
And is it also true that it was meant to be some sort of secret?
It was. I never spilled it.
No, I'm not going to say it did. But shall we fess up who spilled?
Who was the official spiller?
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Tina.
Yeah. I asked about the prices of the Spoonie cards and which ones are available, all the rest of it. And she sent me the full list. And I looked at it and went, my name's on that. So I messaged back saying 020 Silver Foggy. So I didn't know I had a card. So I asked about it weeks ago, but didn't hear any more about it. And the chat went silent. You know, we were PMing each other because we were sorting out his card. And the chat went silent. There was nothing. So I was like, okay. So I then went back to Nemo and said, there it's just been put up in the chat. There's this chat. So I then messaged Nemo saying, is this a little whoopsie that's been made? And sent him the list. And he went, who sent you that? Or where did you see that posted? And I was like, Tina sent it directly to me. Shortly after that,
funny.
I got a picture from Michael because he was showing me his card, and next to his card was my card, and I was like, "Oh, you've got one of my cards. I didn't know they'd been printed." What?
If it makes you feel any better, I don't have one of your cards either. All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Picture.
You don't want to know. You just don't want to know these things, mate. We've got means and ways.
Yeah, if you want.
I will put out that. What's that?
Have you got one of these?
What's that? Definitely not got a Silver Mist either. I don't have one of those. But I have printed. You'll see it in the side there. I've printed a new stand ready for the next installment. So you can see here, this is all the available that was sent to me. This is reversed.
You've just been wrapped up.
How?
Tina. Actually, Nemo, you have one.
Have what?
A Foggy card.
Not shipped yet.
I have a Foggy card.
Not obviously there. You do not read the...
What?
Read the chat. Jesus Christ.
Mate, I'm on the whiskey, mate. I'm reading. These are just for show. Aye, right. Aye, right. Anyway, what was I going to say? No, Nemo Jr.'s dying for one of his own cards. I told him he has to be an active member of the community, and tough luck.
So cruel.
I know. Almost time for the website link. I have, mate. That time is long past.
Send to
10-2. What was I going to say? Tone Silver. Tone Silver. I like Tone Silver, right? If it was Bullion, it wouldn't really bother me as much. Numismatic coins, I would expect some toning, like obviously that trade dollar. I'm taking it back out now. Like that. No, that's a 5 franc. No.
Trade dollar.
So that's I call this the French Morgan. This is a 5 franc. And that is toned. And I would expect that to be toned since it's for 1849.
Do we have different opinions on toned though? Because toned to me means extra color, not just oxidization. You know, because when it's just black,
are you thinking like I feel black? You're like the plague.
Well, I think any silver coin, if it has oxidization, that's just oxidization. Toned is when it has rainbow colors. To me,
like what Silverpunk used to do.
Yeah. I mean,
what naturally occurring.
Anyway, sorry, where was I? Toning. I think there's it's like the spectrum, mate. It comes and goes. It's you have light toning and you have heavy toning. I personally, if I'm looking for a numismatic piece, the toning would be an indication that it hasn't been cleaned recently. If it's heavy toned, then I'm more inclined to believe that it's never been cleaned. Obviously, you'd be. But I'm looking for coins, right? I am not pixel peeping. I'm not putting it under a microscope seeing if this thing's been cleaned. If it's a good price, I'm picking it up. But who's posting what? I just heard Discord crack off on the side. No, anyway, I do enjoy toned stuff, but each to their own. It's whatever you fancy at the end of the day. I think sold out. Tina said sold out, mate.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. So here's the next question for you, which could lead on to numerous things, but a hot take that Royal Mail destroys silver margins, and I mean Royal Mail delivery, right? So silver is heavy and relatively low value per ounce. The moment you try and run community trades, so say on Stacker Social, you're buying an ounce, you've absolutely hammered out the premium because you're instantly paying that £10 for same day delivery to cover the fees. Unless you want to take the hit and say send it 24-hour or 40 hours.
The risk.
You're running the risk. So say you're not willing to run the risk, whatever. If you're buying low, like 1 ounce, you're automatically £10 extra on top of the premium and VAT. Now, don't get me wrong, there's absolute legends out there, and I'll drop his name because the man's a unit and he'd probably squash me with 2 fingers. Cobra runs an auction where you can quite happily box up rounds and send it out, so you're getting your value for your money. But say you are buying like 1 ounce at a time, is the premium worth it? And I'll drop that.
Do you not think it's a bit disgusting that Royal Mail does that full stop? Like, you know, like, I'm not being funny. How is silver any different to any other commodity in the world that you want to insure? Do you know what I mean? Like, you send in 1 troy ounce of silver in the post, which means normal first class or second class postage would cover it up to £70. Do you know what I mean?
Well, they've changed it now, so I think some of them are £20 only now.
I think it's first class though. First class is £70 compensation. I think so. For example, the one that I sent you, that was £70 compensation, 24-hour delivery or whatever, you know, and that's only what £3, £4.
Yep.
Why is that any different? But that wouldn't have been covered if the silver got lost in the post. They wouldn't have reimbursed for that. But why?
Yep.
Why is it any different to anything else worth £70? Because theoretically, people don't know what's in the thingy. So the only thing that's going to happen is Royal Mail lose the item.
Yep.
Which is their problem. So they should pay for that.
They should. Have you ever actually had the experience of trying to claim anything off of Royal Mail? I
still have a check from them. And I don't know where to cash a check, to be fair.
Mate, you are lucky you got a check. I lost an ounce of silver, and they sent me the actual cost of the round in stamps. And first class stamps. Who the fuck is using stamps these days?
At least you can use stamps. I can't use a check. I don't know what to do with it. There's no banks open anymore, and my bank doesn't accept online thingies.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, great, I've got a check. I'll take that into the bank. Easy. Opened it up. A fucking book of fucking stamps in here. Why the hell am I meant to do with that? Send out more things for them to lose. But the thing is, I'll stick the bloody stamps on it. It doesn't even cover the things I want to send. Anyway. Oh God. Right. That's been my hot takes, right? We're done with the hot takes. Where are we taking this conversation, boys? I'll ask you, Foggy, because you've got a head in your shoulders.
Head in my shoulders are the fact I'm sober.
Sober. Why you know drink? I suppose the boy's up. Fair enough.
He's the reason I drink.
I was going to say, you're both in Scotland. Don't be telling me that you're not going to drink because you've got a
I've got a
child.
bottle of bucket in the stair waiting to hammer for his bed. I don't know, mate. Whatever you want. What whiskey are you drinking? Jura.
Whiskey.
Next question.
Jura. Next question. Right, okay, right. You know, I did a video on it. I get 2 nice bottles of whiskey from Zeus and you guys. An Isle of Rassay, a lovely malt, and Tomlin. I've got it down here. Oh, that way. Tomatin, 18 year. I can't drink that myself. That's a waste. So it is. I'll arrange it. Or I'll arrange it, mate. I'll arrange it. But right now, I am on the good old Jura. And this is my title of choice. The Jura Cask Edition. The American Bourbon Cask. Goes down too easy.
Did you just say, as a Scottish man, you're drinking American bourbon?
No, it's Jura. And it's an American bourbon cask. That's it's been matured in.
I still think that's got to be some kind of
single malt Scotch whiskey, American bourbon cask. Aye, matured in American white oak ex bourbon barrels, produced in Scotland.
Scotland,
where whiskey is spelt correctly. Whiskey. Anyway, what are you drinking tonight, Maya?
I'm drinking pink Moscato.
Oh,
Buy the pint.
DC stacks. Slab coins are good for authenticate error coins. Yeah, I would agree on that there, I suppose.
I did start on that.
What is that?
It's the pre-mixed Jack and Coke.
Oh, mate.
Hush.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
fell on this.
You see what's kicking off in the chat over here, by the way. And
I know I've started something.
Jesus. I can't see that on here. Oh, right. I prefer a Bell's whiskey. Oh, he's savage, mate. Savage.
I have an idea of what to take the chat to.
Throw an Iron Brew in it.
Iron Brew. I'll stick to the Iron Brew. Huh? Aye. Right, back on to Silver. What can we talk about Silver?
I think you were going to say something about the coins that Royal Mint have just produced, because the Lord of the Rings 50 pence
Lord
piece.
of the Rings, yeah. Yeah, I swore I was boycotting them, but they reeled me back in. They tickled something, an itch in the brain there. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. And yeah, I signed up for the subscription. I refuse to buy the silver. I'll get the bunk packs.
Well, to be fair, I did the smart thing and got Becky to buy me it for my birthday.
That's smart.
So,
That's smart. I like that. I like that.
But I like that. It's innovation, isn't it? It's innovation that you're not seeing very often at the moment, but it's something a bit different.
Yeah, I would love if they put that same effort into putting something out into circulation. Just anything. And sorry, things are popping into my head that I just can't say on this live chat, and I'm trying to reel myself in.
Bedtime.
No. Not until
I
dinner.
think I've been so polite tonight.
Mate, you've thrown
Yes.
me. Absolutely thrown me. It's
That
like
should be a bit longer.
it's only taken us 7 months to figure you out, but we've got
Because
there.
you're saying that's the hot picks gone. And I was like, this is meant to be a 3-hour stream of this conversation. We've managed to get through it in 1:45.
Mate, it just shows you the speed that we talk. Actually, I did have something else, but it's like
Maya's on his meds.
Maya's on his meds. Maya's on his meds. Do you know something? I was having a wee play with a 3D printer earlier on, and one thing popped up, and I'm going to print it. It's a giant capsule this size. It says Happy Pill, 100 milligrams. I thought, I'm printing that. That's getting well minted.
As you do.
As you do. I could always send it to you, Maya, as a suppository if you fancy it, but
Oh, yeah. Do you want to see?
That's my phone.
I picked up a couple of 3D prints.
right.
To see if I can get them all.
Lock do 10-year-old. I have Trip. Oh, nice. Nice.
Guess where they're going?
To him.
No,
Yeah.
they're
That one's for me.
in the studio. It's the
We were
biggie
just
one.
talking about suppositories. Maybe not the best question to ask.
Who, speaking of suppositories, who won the Nemo bloody God of War bust? That
Unfortunately, not Michael, because if he had, that would have been my toy.
Who eventually won it?
I don't actually know.
No. We don't drink anything less than 18 years old. I agree with it. Well, actually, wait a minute here. I agree with that, but how? God. How do you think this is? This is probably just pished out a barrel.
Here, mate, you want some local news?
What's up?
Apparently, there's been a murder in White City tonight.
Colin me shocked.
A young lassie had her throat slit.
Jeez, I am so glad I am not working tonight. Aye, right. Let's not kill the the vibe.
There's a vibe.
There's definitely some. So, you guys get your eyes on anything you want to pick up? Anything tickling your fancy?
Aye.
What to talk about?
Aye.
I've got my eye on a couple more Silverpunk bits,
That I'm guessing.
but my wallet's saying no.
My eyes tell me.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I'll do you a favour, Silverpunk. To go. Why did I go into? Yeah, I mean, I did have a wee look at some of the Silverpunk pieces that were coming up. There is some I've got my eye on, but can I afford them? No. Where is it? And both, and we go.
Just trying to make technology work.
Make dollars work. I think it's time for a giveaway, guys, before I get even more pissed.
I was going to say, I mean, you actually had to ask Tripical for assistance before, so, you know.
I know.
All the whiskey.
So, guys, the way we're going to make this work, we have got this lovely pack that I have made up. It's fairly chunky, and let's face it, I've got plenty of stamps to send it out. But how it's going to work, we're going to post a comment in the chat, and we're just going to random number generate it. Everybody can enter it. So,
Including me.
including you.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm winning this card, man. That's the only thing I want.
Oh, you've set your sights very low, young man.
Jesus, man. Right. So it's going to be whiskey. That's the name, and it's going to be the proper spelling of whiskey. So everybody, copy and paste this.
Becky's not going to be able to enter now. She can't spell for toffee.
Copy and paste that in. I just realised I've probably entered myself into this, so if I win, I will run it again. Copy and paste whiskey in, and I'll give you a couple of minutes to enter that while I try and figure out how to set this up again.
Yeah, I can hear stomping.
No. Hurry up, YouTube.
Don't worry, you have plenty of time.
I'm noticing there's a couple of spelling mistakes in a few.
Yeah, you have to spell whiskey correctly. None of this English.
Sort yourself out. GNG, sort yourself out.
DC Stack, sort yourself out. Whiskey's no spelled that way. This is how you spell Scotch whiskey. Whiskey.
I still think that's an abomination. You're saying it's a Scotch whiskey, but it's bloody matured in an American barrel.
Yeah.
Mate, have a look at your wine. It's brewed in bourbon casks and sherry casks and oak casks.
I hate wine. It's just cheap and easy to drink.
Well, at least it's not the only thing. It's cheap and easy. Right.
I know. I'm going to meet your wife tonight. Don't worry.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. Nothing happened. I would hate to eat so did the Scotch.
Right.
You commented, Becky. Have we spelled it correctly? Yeah.
Hmm?
Have you spelled it correctly?
Yeah.
Well
Fake
done.
whiskey with an E. Don't you stare at BBA. I'll put you at that whiskey galore. All right, let's what that's it. Start collecting names. We've got 30 folk in the entries. Let's pop that over there and share the screen. Let's add that there.
How did you do it, by the way? Was it connected to StreamYard or was it?
So yeah, it was connected, but
No.
I assumed you had to pay for StreamYard and not be like a peasant like me. Right, share.
Whiskey.
There we go. That's the name. Right, folks, we've got 1 more minute to enter, and then we're running it. Trip spelt it wrong. Did Trip spell it wrong?
No, he spelled it.
Silver Punk saying the hashtag rigged.
Hashtag rigged. Ah, right, Wanksy. He is somewhat of an artist. Piss take artist. Blazing. I always wonder, right? And feel free, in fact, please answer this in the chat. I was going to say feel free not to answer, but please answer this. See when somebody sends you poker chips to print out, do you print one extra for yourself? I'm curious.
I said that the other night.
Ooh.
Because...
fun.
And more to that point, I did come to you earlier on in the year about this. Would you ever consider starting a drop shipping service where people could just log on and request poker chips, say £1 a chip, instead of
right chip pigeon?
I'm just saying, it saves
for your benefit.
I do think Tina was talking about doing that, but she was saying she doesn't know how to. They need to separate the websites.
Oh, 100%. You could not have us,
because obviously that's her professional website.
Yeah, you could go uploading them. Absolutely not. We did talk about this, and yes, I was drunk at the time, so yes, I forgot. Right, guys, I am going to run this, so good luck to everyone that's entered. We've got 32 entries in the chat and 39 people in here, so there is 7 people not in. So, mind you, I suppose the rest of them is us. So, let us. I was on phone, missed that. Right, 3, 2, 1. Maybe we'll wait. So I'll run it with you, man. Hang on. Yeah. Good luck. And Michael.
That makes me happy. He's going to have to give you his address now.
Congratulations, Michael. Do you have a Nemo card? Oh god. Ragged.
We do it.
Well done, Michael. You have won it. It definitely wasn't rigged. God no, it was hard enough just to get that to work. Never mind rig it.
Say if you were to rig it, it wouldn't be Michael. You'd want rigged to win.
Jesus. And the foggy card. What has Michael said? And the foggy card.
He said, I do have a Nemo card and a foggy card. Well, why the hell did you enter then, you selfish bitch?
Yeah, Michael.
yeah, Michael. Michael, I will get you your pack sent out to you as quick as I can. You can do what you want with that Nemo card, plus the extra goodies that's in there. I'm pretty sure you've run it again. Are you sure?
Just say, give it to the squirt. That's what we all want to hear.
So what are we doing, Michael? You tell me, Michael, what we're doing. Answer the question.
Please, you want it.
He's sorry, I'm late. You arrived just in time, mate. Right, well, congratulations, wee man. You have won a Nemo card. Yes.
Michael's passed it on to you, so say thank you.
Thanks!
And make sure...
I'd like to say I orchestrated that, so where's my thank you?
Yeah, it was
So, I need to get off my face. That is blinding me. Hang on. There we go. Right. Now, you have to make sure that this stays as far away from your dad as possible.
And on my knife.
I will get that out to you very soon, my friend. Congratulations, you now have a Nemo card.
You are a good man, Michael. Well done.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, it seems you're, keep your stamps and just drop it off. I'll meet you.
No, you will not. I will.
He'll meet you.
He'll meet you.
I'll put him on the number 2 bus. Just get him at the stop.
I just get him at the stop, man. Just chuck it on. What's an emo card? A Nemo card, Davinia, is
Nemo the emo.
I'm grabbing a drink.
You're grabbing a drink. Is the Spoon Clan over in Stacker Social in Zeus's Treasure Hunt Room. It is going to take too long to try and describe these guys. Treasure hunters, crane eaters. That's the best I can do. That's a Nemo card. So members over there have got their own or are getting their own Spoon Clan cards. And it's like a trading card game. So there's Whisky Nemo there. And you've got powers, etc. What's your stats, Maya? How do I compare?
What are my stats? I am 926 spoon power. I want to know how my wealth got like this. 184 wealth.
I've got 960 wealth.
Luck 944. I don't know where they get the luck from because
I'm 835. I don't know where you're getting the luck when you're getting bitten. Chaos
952 chaos.
I'd say that's accurate.
879 intelligence and 946 reputation.
Oh, you're more popular than me. I'm 942 reputation.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor baby. I actually love these cards, man.
They are good, aren't they? They are just something else. It's just,
poker chips are still better. Poker chips are still better, but I love these.
No, I disagree.
Yeah. Oh, bugger. I'm dropping stuff.
What I like is, you know what I find amazing is a plastic case just makes such a difference, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, it just makes it a premium product.
Mm.
They know how to make money, those
These
what would you
blazing
call
folk.
them? Yeah.
So I can't actually. So the reason I call them sticky pixel prints is because I can't say sticky print pixels. I can't say it.
Sticky print pixel. What is it? Is it sticky pixel print or sticky print pixels?
Whatever way, I can't say it. Whatever it
Can you
is.
say purple burglar alarm?
No, I will not.
Purple burglar alarm.
Might actually pick this up all day.
Oh
And
wow!
It's an impulse buy.
I bet you any money there'll be a ton of people. I bet you Silver Foggy will have Silver Mist will have no idea what one of those is.
I know. It's a 3.5-inch floppy.
Let me turn your floppy disk into a hard drive.
Do you know, it is metal. I don't know. Some indescript metal. It's no silver.
Oh, is it not silver? No.
I wish that was silver, mate.
That's what it was, to be fair.
It's on the box. It says antique silver. It's not. It's silver coloured, but it's definitely not.
Well, that's all that matters.
That is.
Do you remember playing Doom 2? Did you ever play that when you were a sprog? Doom 2.
I played the original. I had to load it up in 6 floppy disks.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I still have I have a Commodore 64 in the loft, and I remember loading a game on it a few years ago and having to put the tape cassette in and load this bloody tape.
That was
my God, that's really how people played.
See when you forgot to rewind it and they got to the end and you do
and you'd have to start again.
Yeah. Jeez. I was saying Foggy picked that up recently.
Oh Christ.
It's not silver.
Well, I can tell that,
Nah, yeah, it's no silver. There you go. Do you know what one of them is, wee man?
Nope.
Nope.
It's a 3D printed save button.
I remember being in school and actually having to save our work on those things. You know, if we went into the room that had a computer in it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I remember the old BBC computers at school where the 5-inch floppy.
I'm not that old.
I remember that. You're not that.
Yeah, but you're also old. You're what, pushing 40 now?
What are you?
34?
No, you're no.
Yes, I am. You say no, no. Look at this pristine skin. Tinged with the yellow of liver disease or whatever.
Hi. Oh, guys.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Oh, God. Oh, God. There was another hot take here, but it's a pish hot take. And the hot take states it's one of those ones that doesn't really align much with us, but the hot take is that stacking isn't true investing. It doesn't yield dividends. It relies heavy on sentiment, and the buy-sell spreads can easily eat up your capital. It's more akin to physical savings, as you said, Maya, or an insurance policy against inflation than a compound investment vehicle. What would you say?
To be fair, it's a fair point, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say it's very accurate. I mean, from my point of view, right? I won't tell you how much, but I had money in a ISA, and over the time it accumulated the interest, and I calculated the same amount in silver that I had the same time, and I made more technically on the silver than I did the ISA. So,
because the price fluctuates more.
Yeah, I mean, silver's been volatile. It always happens when I travel, so blame me, guys. I went to Berlin and went to £85 an ounce. Went to
Sorry,
New York.
why are people talking about eating me again in the chat? Like, what is this obsession with eating humans that Zeus seems to have?
Eating humans? Oh, he was the pioneer behind Cannibal Cafe, was he not? You remember that back in the day?
There's something wrong with that, man.
There's something wrong with that, man. Well, I think I don't.
Just me. Why?
Just you. So that wasn't a snake it bit you. It was Zeus slithering about the tall grass.
I've had to print screen that. Oh God. That is so funny. I'm gonna watch out for a picture being added to Zeus's chat.
What have you done?
The screen froze on a specific thing.
That's amazing. Oh God, that's amazing. Now, if you want to see behind the scenes here as we're discussing this chat room, feel free to join over on Stacker Social. I will point out that I think we're the only subgroup or sub room in that group that has their own dedicated moderator. So I will warn you coming in.
No, the room doesn't have a dedicated moderator. Maya has got a dedicated
I
moderator.
knew I was. I feel like today I've proven I can be good if I want to be.
You can, and it's scaring me. I believe you might have had either a stroke or another seizure. And
it's possible.
One mod assigned to him. There we go. Silver Punk is your personal whipping boy, I suppose.
Everything, aren't you, Silver Punk?
Oh, Jesus. Becky's even scared.
I do feel sorry for Becky. I'm not going to lie. Having to put up with me must be, hard work.
I feel sorry too.
Does Becky drink?
Not very much, no.
Surprising.
I know, it's surprising, isn't it?
She's on coke then.
She's on summit.
Oh dear Christ. So what have we established that we're picking up? You've got a couple of Silver Punk pieces. Maya, what did you say?
Do you know what? I said to myself, especially because I'm out of work at the moment, I will only be buying, I'll only technically be buying one piece of silver a month, and that's like 1 ounce of silver, just to keep up with the idea of saving. But that doesn't seem to ever work out. And I seem to be spending far more than I even have somehow on random bits of silver. So
I'm interested to hear, you recently got hold of one of those error rounds from the Royal Mint. Do you mind sharing with the group how much you managed to get rid of that for?
Yeah, I'll tell you now. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll just check the sold list.
What was it you bought to start with?
So he was one of the lucky buggers that actually got the offer of a error round from Royal Mint. See the Britannias that they released as Coopernickel?
Yeah.
He got his hands on one. I signed up for both the non-graded and graded version. I didn't get a sniffer at it. Feel let down.
I'll be honest, that broke my heart though, because I genuinely, there are some people out there that go on this, that, and the other. I mean, if you know me before any of them ever went on sale, in, there were tons of times that I said to people, this is going to go big and it will sell big. You should want to get one, because at the end of the day, Royal Mint themselves have created their own perfect forgery. Do you know what I mean? How can you say, a fucking base metal coin with bloody silver written on it with all the bloody
security features?
Yeah, exactly. Security features and everything. I always knew that it would have been good, but I loved that because of it. I really wanted one so badly. And then obviously when I got one, it was amazing, but then I lost my job and it was just like, well, I kind of had to sell it. And I think I got 3,700. So £3,700 for an investment of was it £200? I think.
That's a win.
Now, don't get me wrong, that killed me because I can't complain. You know, I could never knock anyone for selling it if they had to, like I had to. But in the same breath, I actually genuinely thought it was a cool piece to have.
Now, 365 has come up with an interesting point here. Does the security feature actually work on it?
Yes, it works.
Wow.
Because I tested it. It does work. And that's the point. That's what I mean. I mean, to be fair, if you looked at one and you were someone that was used to seeing silver, you know that's not a silver bloody coin. Or you think it's a silver coin that's been through the mill, because it's not even like it's come from the factory in pristine condition. The die's mismatched in as much as they scratched the coin and stuff. You know, there was no perfected finishing on it. But it's the fact that all the security features do work, and for all intents and purposes, that coin itself is stating that it is a 999 silver Britannia coin. You know.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. I am in the same boat. I would love to own one, but seeing the prices they're going for, I probably couldn't hold that onto that with good consciousness. I have my own midget wife who would murder me if she found out the price of that and I didn't sell it.
Are you trying to say I've got a midget wife? Say it louder. I'm sure she can hear you in the other room.
Oh, I already said it in my last video. A resident witchy midget.
She actually pulled me up on that. She was like, "You call me a bitchy midget?" Witchy midget. Hilarious.
And 365 is brought up a good point there. You'd rather an ounce of gold than one of those for those prices, which I would 100% agree with that. I think the numismatic market is quite volatile, which I found out myself recently. The silver price and numismatic value, there's always been sort of kind of perfect harmony until the last few years, where the price of silver has been quite volatile, which has really knocked the premium aspect of the numismatic out of sync. People are no longer willing to, pay that extra numismatic value for anything anymore. They want silver as cheap as they can get it. And I think that's where the kind of FOMO aspect is kind of kicked in for people. They just want cheap silver, as cheap as they can get it. And I get it. I mean, I would want cheap silver too. But Jesus, I'm just like just looking at what Becky's wrote. I mean, I do get it. But no, I would rather have an ounce of gold. Right.
I think the problem that you've got is you'll never be able to guarantee that error won't come again. And if it comes again, that will automatically devalue every single one that's been sold so far. But maybe it's not worth it unless you just like what it is.
And I think the price just now is driven by FOMO. Everybody's dying to get one. And I don't think, say 10 years from now, if somebody puts that up for sale, the FOMO is going to be dissipated. And if one of those comes for sale, I don't know if it would retain the same value. It'd be interesting to see. But I don't know. Maybe it'd be a case of one only comes up every 10 years or something, and you would have to make sure you couldn't write, and I'm not making a dig at Stacker Social one bit here, but if you put that in Stacker Social, you wouldn't get the same amount as if you went to an actual auctioneer and got the drive behind that, because you've got people who understand that this is a rare round numismatic value and highly collectible error coins. Stacker Social is more about bullion, how cheap you can get it, etc. It's still a good place to sell stuff. I've sold quite a lot on it.
Case in point, backyard bullion. The ones that he did have outperformed consistently because the viewer base that he's got is obviously the type of people that would buy that kind of thing. So I think the last one that sold from him was over $5,000. Do you know what I mean? As compared to people like myself who were only able to sell it for 3.5 or whatever it was.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. For an initial investment, you've won.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
So, why wouldn't you sell it?
Exactly. I think you'd be silly not to. Now, if Here's a question, right? What price would it have to be for you to think, actually, I'll hold on to that? Now, excluding your external circumstances, and that, if you had that in your hand and you thought, maybe I'll hold on to that, how low a price would it have to be before you thought that?
I wouldn't have sold it if I didn't need the money at that time.
Right.
If I hadn't lost my job, I wouldn't have sold it. Me personally, I wouldn't have sold it because I love what it represents, and that's the idiocy of the Royal Mint. But you know,
hell, that's what it is. Aye, that's what it is, man.
How about yourself?
£500. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I could live with that. Possibly. Personally, I could live with that. My wife, maybe not, but I could live with that. Foggy has got a great saying that if I ever die, he's coming round to get things and pay my wife what I said I paid for it.
Yeah.
I still remember when we went and picked up our new shotguns, and I told my wife mine was an ex-demonstrator, and I got it for, what did I say, 150 quid or something like that? And she's like, oh, that was a great bargain. I'm like,
how much was it?
How much were they? About 900 or something?
So I got mine for 750.
750, right, maybe 750
I'm
then.
taking this video to your wife tonight.
50p.
So as soon as that was like, yeah, I'm going to go around and tell her, oh, I'll take that off your hand because, you know, the license dies with him. So here's 150 that he paid for it. You know, out of the goodness of my heart.
How about you, Foggy? How low would it have to be for you to think, oh, I'm not going to bother selling that, I want to keep hold of it?
I don't know, mate.
Or is it just not something that phases you in regard to
it would
collecting?
depend on the circumstances. If I had something that is like, oh, here, this is an error, I know this is going to be worth more in years to come. If it's not, like, you know, as Nemo said, if it's not a regular thing that they keep mucking up, and it's going to be, you know, a good year for it, and it's not going to be many of them, and it won't happen again, I'd probably keep it going and try and not look at how much the value of it is.
Yeah.
As long as in years to come it never sold for less than what I bought it for.
Well, you're still getting it high.
You know, I'd be happy, but because I would, for you guys were talking, I was sitting thinking about the same thing, to be fair. And I was like, well, what if it went the other way and actually it went down because here the Royal Mint fuck up and it's only a copper nickel coin at the end of the day. It's worth nothing, technically. But then it's like, oh no, wait a minute. You get these people out here, particularly numismatics, that look for error coins, and that's all they're interested in, and they pay thousands.
Yeah, I was going to make the comment that the fact that it is what it is, I do think if you never had another one issued again, they will go up.
Oh yeah,
in the future. They will go up because
how many actually went out?
209 of them, I think there are, that have been released. Exactly. So, you know, that's nothing for an error coin, you know, and it's a big error. It's not a small error. It's a massive error.
Totally wrong material.
You know, so I do think if you're able to keep it, you should.
Yeah. Neil's just put that he's in a hotel bar in Liverpool and some Scottish lady just fell off her chair when I said that. I just realised that I forgot I can actually pin comments to the chat. Jesus Christ.
I know I tried doing that before and then remembered there wasn't any kind of admin, so
wee Nemo or Nemo Jr. is away to bed now.
Oh, he might grass you up.
I know. He should have been in his bloody bed. He was put to bed. He skinned me.
How old is Nemo Jr.?
10.
I don't know how you do it. I'm glad, in a way, I'm glad I don't have Sprugs because I feel old enough as it is.
Yeah, well, I've got my daughter's 16.
Really?
Rookie.
Pissed off.
Rookie. Yeah, 16.
What do you mean? How old are your Sprugs?
One's turning
26, one's 21 next week, and he's 9, and I've got a grandson of 2.
Wait, did you say one of them's 26?
Yeah, my eldest daughter's 26.
Well, turn
Fair game.
Cool.
Fair game, Silver Foggy. Sorry, Becky.
And I've even, and they've all been on hunts. They've all came out on hunts with us as well. Even my wee 2-year-old grandson's come out in 2 hunts.
Oh, Jesus. I hear tiny pit. I hear the tiny pitter patter of tiny feet. Is that liquid metal bars that's getting launched at you?
Yeah. I don't think she approved my comment.
That's right, I like that one, mate.
Yeah. Jesus. How does she put up with you, mate?
I don't know. I mean, I'm good at some of the things that I do, maybe.
Let's leave it there. Anyway. So, guys, I think at this point in time, I would like to open up some questions to the chat. If anybody wants to ask us anything, I'm pretty much drunk enough. I'll probably answer anything. Within reason, guys. Within reason. Don't get me banned. Does anyone want to know anything about how the treasure hunts work? Anything about what we're picking up? Anything about what I'm drinking? Anything about our lovely Silver Foggy below us? Or him over there?
Such a bitch.
In fact, I've got a question about your hunts.
Right.
How comes everybody else seems to be pulling 20 ounces, 8 ounces? Yours give 1.
I'm Scottish.
Listen. I only plant what Trip sends me. I pad them out with my own stuff as best I can. So don't you set your piss with me, mate. If you don't want them, you don't go for them. Simple as. Nebula will get them. It's just,
they're not exactly hard, the ones that you go on. Let's face it. You know, they're like little walks in the bloody park. You can take your sprogs on them ones. Try and go on some of the ones that I've been on.
I'm pretty sure Trip's like skimming off the top. He's probably telling Zeus, I sent that after like 20 ounces. He's only planted one at a time.
Put that Silverpunk comment up.
What's that? Trip is keeping 99 or something aside. I had my
100%.
had my tax. Trip tax. No, I listen. I absolutely love it. As I've said in drunken love letters to Zeus, that I absolutely love the experiences that he's been able to give me with the family. It's given me an excuse to go out more than I have been. Especially with Nemo Jr. Even the missus and wee Nemo up the stairs, my daughter, has been coming on the odd adventure. It's great just to get out. And we will be filming one on Saturday. Nemo Jr. wants to do, he's determined he's doing one himself. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. He's determined that he wants to film a wee kind of video of him going to hide some treasure. So we'll see how that goes. What whiskey are you drinking? I am drinking Jura Cask Edition. I am. It's very, very, very easily drank, I might add. Now, a hot topic as well. I put ice in my whiskey. Shoot me.
Funny.
Yay!
What whiskey are you drinking, Foggy?
Glen Scotia.
Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice.
Do you not think whiskey tastes like arse, though? This is my hot take, right? I'm not being funny, but you're literally drinking Like, it's like wine. I'm not going to be funny. I think all wine tastes like vinegar. I genuinely do. But whiskey burns your throat. Like, it's.
You're drinking the
don't-
wrong whiskey.
You're drinking
Maybe.
the whiskey, I mean, I am not particularly fond of a very peaty whiskey.
Hmm.
Now it depends. It depends. I like a Lafroig, but
No.
right when you go, have you ever tried Smokehead?
Yes, love it.
Oh, what, mate, that is like drinking TCP.
No.
Do you know what TCP is, Maya?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So folks that are younger, because Maya's clearly the same age as us, folks that are younger, TCP is antiseptic. Your granny used to slap that on your knee when you fell.
Stings like a bitch.
Oh, aye, for a week.
I used to love the taste of that, though. I used to fucking gargle, obviously put it in water and gargle it, though. So maybe I'd like that.
That is fun. Right, so there's a story behind this, nerd, since your ad's asking, right? I have dyed it again, right? I made the rookie mistake of applying said thing. Now, it does say leave it 10 minutes for, really grey bits, which were coming. I woke up about 45 minutes later with the stuff still on my face. Yeah, it's a shade of black that I don't think is, it was absorbing sunlight.
See, to be fair, the other night, when you were on the spin gland before you re-dyed it, the way the grey was, it looks like your beard was detached from your face. It looked like there was daylight because the grey roots were coming through. Looks like you had no chin.
That's what I'm going for. If I can get rid of the chins, that's a win in my book, mate.
I mean, that's the thing. We're talking about, my age, but I'm sorry. Do you see any grey in this? And this is all virgin hair.
Gingers don't get grey.
Shut your face.
You just suck the soul of an innocent to retrain your youth. Oh, Jesus. And we've got a video of me. And Isus, I completely agree. A drop of water opens the taste, but you like yours neat. Fair play to you, man.
It just tastes like fucking firewater. I don't get it. It doesn't taste like anything. Do you know what? Did you ever see back when we were kids? All the YouTube, I say we, I mean, maybe me and Nemo. I'm not so sure about Foggy, but when YouTube was becoming a thing in, and there was that, there was this skit of it must have been a Pakistani man or maybe I can't remember what it was. It was like, I like fruity drinks, and stuff like that. Why can't we like fruity drinks? I don't want to drink beer or what's the name. But that's how I feel about it. It's like, it's not necessarily nice tasting. Like, give me a Black Russian, Tea Maria and vodka, Why would you want fire?
No.
It just tastes like fire.
It's like anything else. Like, why smoke a cigar? It doesn't.
Why would you smoke a cigar? I don't know.
It's so lovely.
Exactly.
That tastes like ash. I used to like, is it the wine flavored ones? Is it a port flavored one? I used to have one of those every Christmas. But no, it's no.
I smoke a pipe as well.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an old man thing. Maybe this is why both of you are graying so much.
And I use whiskey tobacco in it.
Whiskey tobacco.
Yeah.
Tell me you're Scottish without telling me you're Scottish, even the tobacco is whiskey flavored.
Guess what I found?
Hey. No, give me that back.
Oh.
So anyway, guys, let me tell you something.
Where's your flat cap? You can always almost be English.
That's too far. Do you know something? I'm gonna have to get into the. I'm like, I'll tell you something. Anyway, I'll I'm gonna have to get into the local tobacconist and have a wee word with the old gin that's still there. I hope she's still there.
She's no.
She retired.
I think it's our daughter or daughter-in-law that's in now.
Yeah.
Shop.
Yeah, I'll need to head in there and I'll need to pick up something. I was always a fan
I
of
saw that silver mist.
What's that?
Give that back.
You did a triple.
Mate, that's what happens, mate. I told you. I warned you, but no. It'll be fine.
But see, he's picking up.
It's only a $trade. Do you know what you do? You just buy another one.
Yeah, Dad, it's only a $3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's only £115. In fact, how much did you tell your wife that was?
Well, she doesn't care. She knows. Because just shortly after it, he piped up and went, "Mum, Dad's just spent £130."
Oh god, no! I'm gonna have to. I used to smoke black cherry, like an aromatic, in the pipe, and it was only because I started smoking that because cigars were getting too dear. No, honestly, I mean, when you it boils my piss when you go abroad, and you can pick up nice cigars for like a couple of quid. And you come back here and they're like 15, 20 quid. You're like, what the fuck?
I like a Monte Cristo No. 5. But paying £30 for one is a bit much now.
It's a bit much, aye. I mean, what have I got? I've got wee Cohiba Blacks somewhere. I hope. Unless I've smoked them. My Blacks that I picked up. And where did I pick them up? Berlin, funnily enough. I picked them up, so that was a pack of 6 for €30. Now, if I picked them up over here, Christ, I shudder to think. I mean,
they're dark, aren't they?
Yeah, a wee black man. Dollar. There you go. Bad encouragement, you lot. Why we a bad encouragement?
I could have bought $2 for £90 today. Should have.
You should have.
For £90.
If it's close to spot, buy 2.
Hell, I picked up an £8 coin for 30 quid. And don't get me wrong, this thing looks as if it's been a shipwreck. But it was under spot. Even just the silver content alone was well under spot.
See, that 100 mon that I got off a stack collector.
Yeah.
I got that for more than half the price of what they were selling it for in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you got any Ichibujin or anything like that yet?
I do. Outbid. I mean, still pick them up. We need to do a road trip down to the big Midlands or even Yorkshire. I think we need to sort this out.
Or a school day.
Or a school day. On a school day. Because it'll cost me a fortune. So it has to be a school day. It'll cost me a fortune.
To be honest, I've been getting my stuff off Jamie, and do you know what? He's really sound with it. And I got a couple of things off him recently, actually. Obviously, the first thing I got off with him was an Ichibujin and a is it an Ibujin? You know, the small one and the bigger one.
Yeah.
But then I've just got some more silver now because I sent him a
Okay, so that's the silver ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Meiji period ones, sort of thing. They're just pretty. They're different, aren't they? I like that they're different.
So here we go. This is the £8 I managed to pick up.
Just seen this comment.
Oh, dear. So that's £8. So that reminds you a piece of 8, pirate coin. And it's seen better days. So it is. I got that for 30 quid. Now, buying one in a better quality, prices are wild, man. 80 to 140 quid. Depends on quality, etc., and year, and etc., etc. But I got that for well under spot, and I'm happy with that.
Do you buy foreign coins though because you just like the numismatics? Because one of the problems that I have is I don't necessarily like, like I've got quite a few coins now that I'm just like, what do I do with these? Because I've said to myself, like, for example, pre-decimal, I'm only going to collect half crowns and sixpences. I can't do anything else because my head just gets shut up. My head gets too much.
That's how it starts. That's how it fucking starts, right?
Well, no, but it didn't start like that. It started like I go to buy everything, and now I've got a box full of flipping all sorts that I'm just like, I can't cope with it. My head's, it's too much.
Well, have you got shillings?
Yeah.
Buy an
Shillings
album.
are good. I like them.
Buy an album, put them in flips. You've got a collection.
No, because then
you have got a data run that isn't in an album. Plain and simple. You can tell yourself whatever you want. You've got a data run that isn't in an album. Pop pish. Right. Just get organised.
That's how you become like you. That's the problem.
Mate,
so, like, for example, obviously, quite a few of the coin hunts come with random coins that, like this one. I don't even know. I think it's a Swiss franc.
Do you want some French francs?
Say hi, Maya.
Do you want some French francs, mate?
No.
Does anybody want some French francs?
No.
So why?
Why? Right. Remember, I mentioned earlier on that me and the wee man are doing try and get one coin from every country in the world, pre-Euro, right? So I went to a company. No, I'm not going to say who it is because I'm going to diss it here in a minute. And I bought 3 kilos worth of world coins. Let me finish. 3 kilos of world coins, and then a kilo of world coins and world notes, because I'm going to do the notes as well.
And so am I.
So technically, we're just under 4 kilos of world coins, right? 1,290 grams of those coins were French francs. Shit, you not.
Isn't there a bad boost of them?
Do they have any metal content, like any decent metal content in them, or what?
Copper nickel.
No.
Oh, copper.
I'll
tell you what, though, mate. I actually meant to show you this because I don't know what it is. I've Google searched the image twice and I've had 2 results.
Right.
One of them come back really, really positive, saying it was a pre-first century Celtic coin.
Right.
And another one came back saying it was where was it from? Somewhere from like the 12th century.
Right.
Because this coin was in amongst those.
You sometimes find, I mean, I used to find like silver that they obviously forgot to look through. But you're saying about your world coin collection. Done it. Pre-Euro. There we go. 1 coin for every fucking country, and I've still got 6 to get.
I was going to say, you haven't completed it yet because you were still looking for
No. I've got 6 countries still to get, and they're complete and utter ball ache to find. But
if that doesn't scream ADHD, I don't know what fucking does. Do you know what I mean?
Look, mate, you could have this. I think you should order some world coins and just sort through.
No,
really.
I know not to. I know not to do that. After losing so much, I know when and when not to start things now.
I'll send you a wee starter pack of coins, mate. When you go.
Yeah, I'll send you some
French francs.
I mean, you could always do your French franc date wrong, can't you?
Have you seen what I've started? Obviously, my €2.
Oh, yeah.
So, right now in circulation, there is 1,320 euros out there. Like different years.
Where are you getting the rolls? Sorry to interrupt you. Where are you getting the rolls of euros from?
Not telling you, in case you've still
Okay. See, to be fair, mate, I'm across there that often. I could probably bring you some.
I know you're Ian holding, mate. No, I'm getting them for the coin exchanges. There's certain companies who obviously take in coins and they bank them. So if you get in there before I bank them, plus CY sort me out. Trudell sent me some things. Nate has just sent me a package which I am too scared to open on live. But yeah.
Do it.
Nah, absolutely not. After his last package, no chance.
What was in that?
It wasn't what it was on it. Sorry, in it. It was what it was on it.
Okay.
You don't see that?
No.
You not see that?
He sent me a box. It's obviously got my address on it, so I can't show it in camera. But on the front of it was a big sticker that said, "Thank you for choosing such and such. Enjoy your anal beads," with a big picture of the anal beads. My postman, I've got him in the ring doorbell, pissed himself for about 2 minutes before he put it through the door. Cheeky bugger.
So that was Nate then. Is that who did it?
Yeah, absolutely. And another pickup thanks to you, Foggy, was the pesetas. 5 peseta, 90% silver.
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah. I mean, what do you have, Maya?
What do I have?
Like world coin wise, I mean, what are you biffing out about? Is it just a
I've
mixture?
got all sorts of random stuff. So, like, you know, I used to be really bad when I used to go on TSC's thingies. And like, so for example, I've got Mexican, what do you call them, and whatever, you know,
the Olympics.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them, I think, at least. I just have random coins because I see them and think, oh, that's nice. I don't really care about how much it costs. And then, you know, you get a box full and you're like, what do I actually do with this? You know, and that's why I decided with pre-decimal, I'm literally only doing half crowns and sixpences because, like, I've got tons of different Australian and Canadian and bloody, you know, just, what do you do with them?
Well, you either do what I did, sell them all and convert them into something like actual ounces of silver or gold, or you eat it up and you start a collection, or you get a treasure chest and just ram it all in, and that can be your scrap silver.
Some of them have been bought, obviously, with the fact that they are, you know, in better condition than others. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which is a problem because then it's got numismatic value, that, you know, for its condition. And I don't remember. I just bought it at the time.
Quickly, guys, Ian's gone to bed. He's just to say goodnight.
Catch you later, dude. I'll get your card out to you.
Thanks.
Really precious. They're so sweet.
Yeah.
That's what makes me sad about never having sprogs. The only thing.
Oh, there's a question. Do you collect Roman coins?
Don't have any.
Maya?
Yes. I mean, yeah, of course.
So what was that? Your only stack date runs of what was it again, mate? Hang on, I couldn't.
No, that's not the same thing. I don't consider like the older Roman coins. I don't consider that a thingy because you know they're Roman. You know they're years and years and years old, and any that are like pre 1700, I don't consider as well. They're all fair game.
Oh, fair game.
So, how big's your collection of not really coins? How many Roman ones have you got?
Brace yourself for the pent up sea bombs. There we go. I think we broke them.
I have enough of stuff that I have, okay?
No.
You've got to remember that I furnished a house full of shite. I don't know if you have ever seen any of the pictures, and it's still full of stuff, but I don't live there anymore.
Hundreds?
Yeah.
Are we talking? Have you get 5? Have you get 10?
Oh yeah.
Have you got 100?
Maybe. They're in the loft.
200?
I hope not. That would be a bit too many.
You're being very careful here, aren't you? You are just there's something.
Somebody's close by.
Aye.
Mhm.
Blink
This is a
twice if you're
problem.
under duress.
She's standing up, but you can't see the level of camera.
You seem
Just
to
that-
forget that she's everywhere.
Just standing behind them. Just can't
She's
see
behind.
him.
She's behind the green screen. Every time he leans forwards because there's a knife getting prodded in his back.
Oh, you bastards. Oh, God. So,
I think more than anything, I need to sell my gaming memorabilia because I've got so much. You know, I used to collect polystone figures and statues and stuff like that. You know, I have got like £1,000, individual thingies that are worth like over £1,000 each.
yeah.
That are just sitting there doing sod all. And
Yeah. I mean, stack what you like, mate. If it's coins, crack on. If it's games, crack on. If it's Big Diddy anime girl figurines, you crack on, mate.
well, I've got a few of those. Hatsune Miku, eat your heart out.
Jesus.
Do you know what? I remember the first Hatsune Miku figure I bought, and it was hundreds of pounds for this small little shitty PVC thing. It wasn't like anything bad or anything, you know. It was just, and I just realized how expensive Japanese things are. This is the only thing that I have in the house in where we live at the moment. Can you see that?
I can see Link peering out of the Spoon Clan. Oh, did you disconnect? He just disconnected. Funny.
Or was he disconnected?
From life, probably. Aye, simple. Oh, did you actually hear that?
I
You
don't
actually
see
hear yourself
in collecting coins, but I've got a few hundred Roman ones.
So you doing the world coin hunt? I take it.
I am indeed. Out of that bag, I'm gonna get work. So I've done a video, or I'm doing a video of it. I've got so much content to catch up on. It's ridiculous.
Now I'll throw you one. Right? Are you collecting? So are you doing what I did? Are you collecting one in every country, plus say British Empire? Now by that I mean, are you talking like West Africa and stuff like
The
that?
historic.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, because I've actually. Let's see if I can get this up. And I'll tell you, mate, because I've got it all. You know me on a fancy spreadsheet.
Oh, I love a spreadsheet.
Oh, this is a thing of beauty, mate. It really is. Do I have West Africa on it? No. However, I have an historic bonus. So the likes of West Germany, East Germany,
Got you.
French West Africa, French Indonesia, things like that in the historic section.
It was quite well. It lasted.
No,
Piss
but-
off.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got coins lying about here that I could probably sling your way to add to the collection.
Well, part of the thing that we're going to do, because it's a collab video with me and the wee man for his channel as well.
A collab. Has he been nice to you and let you collab with him for the views?
He's given us permission. Aye. He feels like I've earned enough, space and fame and all the rest of it to tag myself to him. Wee dick. And I got it all sorted, went through all those coins, and we're going to reach it out. If anybody's got something we have or don't have, but we've got something they want, open it up to swaps, trades.
Got you.
Out of the kindness of your heart, because that wee dick seems to get a piece of MD's door. Is Maya still there? Is he frozen?
I'm still here, sorry.
I'm still there. I don't know if you understand that saying. You can get a piece of MD's door.
Do you know something? The only thing missing for your image, Maya, is an orange jumpsuit. And
What?
Al Jazeera written in the bottom. That's the only thing missing for your thing there. Because you look like you are about to read a bloody hostage letter or something, you know. My name is and I have been blah blah blah. You've been blinking the Morse code to alert SEAL Team 6.
Would you like to repeat what you said, Foggy? Because it didn't come through properly.
Do you understand the saying, you'll get a piece at MD's door?
No.
He doesn't know what a piece is.
I was going to say, do you know what a piece is?
As in a gun?
No. Okay.
No.
Up here, you can say, are you hungry?
It's a sandwich.
I give a piece and jam.
Why not just say fucking butty or sandwich or something like that? Why would something?
Listen. You get one outburst. That's it.
Right. So, and then when you say, "Oh, you can get a piece at MD's door," it means is that. How would you describe that? What would you describe that? Lucky.
Yeah.
That
You're
you
lucky.
could tap on MD's door and.
Oh, you can get a piece at anybody's door, so you could get a sandwich at. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So you can.
Bloody. You know, when you speak English, you could always, you know, enunciate it as well. Otherwise, just speak Scots.
Hey, my granny used to say that. Thank you very much.
A piece of jelly.
So yeah, that's what he's like. So it happens all the time. Even when I'm out doing deliveries, he gets the fucking tip. See, even days he's not there, he still gets the tip.
Well, everybody feels sorry for a small ginger boy. Do you know what I mean? They ain't got a lot in life. They know what his life's going to be like when he grows up. Do you know what I mean? Give him what you can now whilst he's got the cute factor.
If he keeps going the way he is, his stack's going to be bigger than mine by the next week.
Which reminds me, I still need to send him something. I'm just waiting for the chips to come through.
Jesus. Oh, God. Was the Scottish just stupid?
My sentiment exactly.
Oh, mate.
Oh, there's Melody going to bed. See you later, Melody.
Right, Melody. I've completely lost track of this chat.
Yeah, I can't remember where we were. We were killing time because Maya got taken offline to get beat up quickly.
Yeah. Just below the waist, his legs are smashed.
I was going to say he's sitting in a wheelchair.
That's what I say. What are you going to do? Bite my kneecaps? That's about the worst you can do, to be fair.
Is that where the bite mark came from?
People in glass houses.
Throw rocks.
Hey, I'm not small. Nemo's small. I couldn't believe how short the little shit was.
I'm 5'11".
Oh, you fuck.
I certainly am. It's just that big monstrosity there is like 5 foot of forehead.
Ah, says you and your 5 head.
My 5 head. Aye.
Somebody asked you a question earlier on, mate. I'm trying to find out where it was. Yeah, it was something to do with the Berlin
Money Fair.
Aye.
You about it? Am I going? Yes.
No, I think it was something along the lines of what was the attraction.
Like, why would I go?
Yeah. Or why do you keep going? Something.
Yeah. So, I mean, Berlin World Money Fair. As I explained before, here in Scotland, we don't have coin fairs. We have maybe one or two antique fairs. We don't experience coin fairs. I experienced my first official coin fair in the UK down in the Midlands. Christ, when was that? Was that last month or the month before? Can't remember. It was
around about the same time I got bit by a snake, funny enough.
For about that time.
Mm-hmm.
And absolutely loved it.
So there you go. It was Michael that asked.
Right.
What's the attraction of the Berlin Money Fair?
The attraction. It's very overstimulated, but I decided to go because initially had built up quite a rapport with some of the guys in Stacker's Social, and I thought they were all talking about going. I thought, you know, I want to get in that, go and meet some of the guys. It's a wee trip to Berlin. What's not to love? Thought I could do some traveling, see some sights. But the attraction there, we spent 2 days at the World Money Fair. The first day and the last day. The first day, sensory overload is the best way to describe it. It is like multiple exhibition halls opened up. Like you've got rooms for independent traders. You've got the Mint Hall exhibition, and then you've got like sort of the sort of kind of technical aspects of it. So you've got mint your own and different engraving and, you know, processes, etc., etc. But one, it's good to learn about that stuff. It's good to pick up some bits of shiny that hasn't been officially released yet. It's exclusive there. Picking up the kookaburras that are only available there, Japanese mint sets. It is like, what was it? El Dorado for coin collectors. It's amazing. Anything you can think of, you can buy there, coin related. Is it worth going? 100%. Definitely an experience. You can spend as much or as little as you want to. I came back with some bargains. The second day we spent at the Samurai Museum in Berlin, which I never thought would be a thing. I was actually hoping it was going to be terrible. I was hoping it was going to be some guy's shed and he was just going to be holding a wee katana, like, check out my sword. But no, it was absolutely phenomenal. What the you posted in that room now? The last day,
fuck off!
Yeah. And again, Michael, I did have a few bevies out with the boys. I got to meet like Cobra in person. That was the first time I met TSE in person. CY, Silver Stag, Sound Money, etc. Zeus, Jesus Christ, met Zeus. The first time I met Zeus, he handed me a t-shirt with his name in the back of it. It was an Adidas t-shirt. You know, it's such a cracking guy to meet in person. But so is everybody else you meet there. But aye, that's the appeal of the Berlin Money Fair. I could talk all night about it, but I'm not going to. Are you guys coming this year, or are you going to try and come? I don't want to, obviously, circumstances, etc.
Well, you know I can't.
You're funny.
Why can't you come? You go on so many bloody holidays. Why not just make this one of your holidays, you faggot?
This is why.
In less than a month after it, I went to New York.
That's why.
Disgusting. I'm going to try to.
Yeah, I mean, it is good. I mean, it was a good laugh. I mean, it was -14 some of the days. It was cold. But no, it was good getting a wee stomp out of Berlin. We went to a cigar lounge, CY and TSE and me. That was a good wee experience. But, sorry, I keep looking over, and the only thing I can see is your wee smug face. Jesus. So, any more questions from the chat, guys?
I'm not sure if Theo's taken Becky for a walk or Becky's taking Theo for a walk. I just know that one of the dogs is taking the other dog for a walk.
You are very brave. Or stupid.
Or both.
I knew it! Will you be eating kebabs, Nemo? Aye, because I kind of learned my lesson. As you know, I stopped by for post-drink kebabs near the hotel I was staying at. And yeah, that was a horrible experience. All I'm saying is I am very glad that my room had a fridge to put the toilet roll into.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it when I was across there. I thought it was a brilliant place.
It's, I mean, it was good. I mean,
I was there for 3 years.
You must have gone back in like 1919, didn't you?
1990. Even the song, what are you talking about?
Hey! 97 to 2000, I was there. It was fantastic. And a wee guy used to come round the accommodation, wee guy called Wolfgang, and he'd a wee fast food fan. I say fast food fan, it was proper German scramble, your bratwurst and all the rest of it. And there's been many a book written by veterans, and Wolfgang has been mentioned in quite a few of them. And every time he's been mentioned, there's always been the comment of, if Britain went to war again with Germany, we would have to take out Wolfgang first because he knows troop locations like the back of his hand.
He'll always find you.
I've witnessed this firsthand, mate. We have been out on exercise in the fucking arsehole of nowhere, and you'll hear, hey, hey, and Wolfie turns up in his van. And it's like,
Wolfgang's van.
I mean, we are hundreds of miles out in the middle of nowhere. Zeus knows, there you go.
Wolfgang's van.
And he just turns up out of nowhere. This guy's appears, flogging his foot.
I love it.
Brilliant, mental.
I love it. No, I love the city. It was nice. I'm definitely looking forward to going back. I'm actually looking forward to. The plan was to do a live scooter race for an ounce of silver. You know, those wee street scooters that you get, but it was -14 and you could barely walk, never mind scoot. Oh, Zeus showed us the outside of the room he's booked. It looks like the outside of a public toilet. What?
That doesn't sound like Zeus's hotel.
No, it's absolutely not. Don't. Night, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
No, do you know what? Right, I stayed at a 4-star last year, and I'm slumming it this year to be closer to the Estrell where the Burning Fair happens. And I don't know, I'm quite dubious about it. It's a 3-star, right? I'll hold up to it, but I suppose you get what you pay for. As long as, do you know, I saw a room and it was €100 cheaper, and I thought, oh, God, I can save a fortune. I checked it out, and it was a bloody prison. I swear to God, the room was not even big enough for one bed to fit in it. And I thought, nah, take the piss there. That's
at the end of the day, mate, you just need a bed, sleep in. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Spending time in there.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maya, are you feeling in danger, son, and that's why you've taken your background off so we can see if you get slaughtered?
No, I think it was 4000 was going on about a picture, and I don't know what he's talking about, but I just thought if I just remove the background image, he'll either be happy or will complain.
I get that now. So Zeus recently stayed near me and posted a picture out the back. You would have seen this out the back of the Mercure, it's called now, in air.
Oh, down by the beach?
No, but the runabout.
Oh, the one at the bus station, right?
Aye. So out the back of that, and I get it. It looks like Soviet era, bloody.
Of course, because they're taking down the old lawn arcade. Shit, what was the back of that?
Arran Mall.
That's it. That's taking that away. Oh, yeah, it looked like fucking Beirut.
Aye. To be fair, I didn't look any better. Air is a hole, so it is.
Oh, it's going downhill.
Aye, it's it used to be
the likes of you around, do you expect it?
Listen.
Except for the high street, there's going to be a really, really good shop in the high street.
I hear that. I hear that. Listen, if it's the offer's still there, I'll quite happily come in and do a live stream of me getting tattooed for the content.
Aye.
I'll be choosing my own tattoo because I'm not wired to a Mars bar.
Like I said before, if by what are we on the August, nearly September, you know what, I can safely say then, if by the end of the year I've got 1,000 subs, I'll get the Spoon Clan tattoo put on me, or Spoon Clan logo tattooed on me.
Right, boys and girls, we've got to hear first. Sub. Listen, you should know better than anybody. Maya especially. You do not throw challenges like that when Zeus is in the room. Just don't do it. Because Zeus will be like, right, paid, get it done. Film it. Amuse me, peasant.
I've got 2 charity tattoos on me that were just... There you go.
I mean, once you've got as many shit tattoos as you've got, I suppose another one wouldn't matter, would it?
Yeah. Where's BBA when you need him? BBA does a mean tattoo flash, so he does.
I'm sure BBA said he's about to sing you a car, a busy car in a few minutes. Sticker a busy car. Did anybody else see that in the chat? A police car?
No. Wait, I was going to say something.
I'm sure in the chat he said that he was going to...
A question from East End Dave.
Where is it? I can't see it. How many subs you got so far?
See, I know I'm safe, mate, because I've got 157.
Listen, mate. My mission, I'll get you over 1,000 quite happily just to see you suffer. And I'll make sure that I'll provide the needles. I'll get the blunt filled ones we use in the hospital. I'll make sure. You can buy 500 subs for like a $5 according to Bo.
No, I don't do the buying of subs.
There we go.
Okay, the other thing. Shark dick tattoo.
Just address, please. No, I've seen some of our work. There is a couple of designs I've had a wee look at, and I think I've kind of narrowed it down. I don't know. I might get her to whip me up something special. We'll see.
I mean, if you've got an idea, chuck some ideas at her, and she'll.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we said we were gonna do though? Because I remember Big Daddy Zeus being on the what's his name, but I can't remember what it was going to be with.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you said you were getting Big Daddy Zeus tattooed in your forehead.
I'm definitely not getting it tattooed on my forehead, but I am getting it tattooed on me. I'm not arsed. It makes no difference to me. It's just a tattoo. But I can't remember what we said we were going to get it with. But I'm sure we were meant to be doing it together, weren't we?
There's no beef, no. But I think, do you know what I think could really make content for you, Maya? Would really send you to superstar.
I don't do content, but go on.
Nah, just listen. I think you should get like property of Big Daddy Zeus on your arse. Discuss.
Get it as a tramp stamp, somebody. Oh wow. Oh, the temptation just for the lows. Oh yeah, that was it.
That was it.
That was it. That was it. Yeah, with the steak right.
Shh, everybody hide. Shh. No, Jim, what was that gold sovereign you bought at £900? Do you want to show us?
See you later.
In his pocket, not mine.
See, take care.
Does it not technically come out of your pocket twice, though? If it's coming out of his pocket, it's coming out of your pocket.
No, he's got his own money for that kind of thing.
For that kind of thing. For his little hobbies.
Yes.
Play with his toys.
I just book holidays.
Well, these are always on holiday.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous one bit.
3 weeks. I'm away again.
I've already heard that. The time this live stream finishes, it'll be 2 weeks.
Aye. And then it'll be 1 week.
Aye.
And then the countdown from New York will be on.
There you go. I mean, it'll not belong to your back.
I know. Did he tell you what we're doing for his 50th?
What are you doing for your 50th?
Going to Hawaii.
See what I mean?
Staying in the 5-0 hotel.
The 5-0 hotel.
You know, I take you, have you seen the remake of I-50?
Yeah, I've seen that.
See the Hilton Hotel that he's in the balcony in there.
Yeah. You're getting thrown off that balcony, I've got a feeling.
I thought fucking Scottish people were meant to be poor or something. Do you know what I mean? Going on about how they don't have this, that, and the other.
I'm an accountant.
Disgusting.
Good night, lads.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, it was
know-
a snake.
As much as that woman scares me, she is very hospitable. I'll tell you that now.
Oh, aye.
A snake, snake bite, wasn't it?
It was a snake. No, it was, yeah. It was meant to be getting
yeah.
a snake
Yeah,
tattooed.
but you're going to, where the scarring was going to be, was that not going to be eyes or nostrils or something? And it was
Yeah,
gonna be-
something like that. That was the idea, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
There
Big
you
Daddy Zeus sent me, with this. That was it. A snake with a speech bubble saying Big Daddy Zeus sent me.
That's right.
Big Daddy.
That's the one.
I'm so glad that phrase is stuck.
BDZ.
Big Daddy Zeus. Oh, Jesus. I'm so glad. It needs to get a poker chip with that one or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll be very disappointed if he's no rocking up to Berlin with a football jersey on with Big Daddy Zeus in the back of it or something.
Oh shit! Have you seen what Easton Davis put?
Woof, woof.
Do you actually think they are able to use the university education that they receive? It's kind of like sending a dog to university. It's that's why it doesn't cost anything.
2 degrees, motherfucker.
I'll go and get her back, and she won't be so nice to you.
Exactly. That's a front, mate. I'm warning you right now. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely lassie, but I wouldn't mess with her. We Jim doesn't mess with her. Try to teach my granddaughter her first words. BDZ sent me. I love it. Oh God. Oh. Who's away? Ian! See you later, sniper.
In a while, crocodile.
In a while, crocodile. Aye. So
In a bit, dipshit.
Oh God. Right. I think it's time for wrapping this up. We've went for 3 hours, 10 minutes, 11 minutes.
Yeah. Keep to the schedule.
We'll keep to the schedule. And we are working next Wednesday, but the following week I should be good. If
Well, you get
anyone
meal time off.
Don't hate the player, mate. Like, you've got a cheek to talk. You have got a fucking cheek to talk. Oh God. I see you on Steam at 3 a.m. I see you, mate, when I'm working away.
Working, is that what you call it?
Oh,
I'll just be over here.
Right, guys. Thank you all for coming to what might be the first of many. I don't know. We tried the poker room.
Hoping not.
Probably not.
Oh, sorry. Michael, comment.
Are we there yet? We had a good wee stream show of that. It was good. But
Brilliant.
that was I nearly died laughing, to be fair.
Oh, the landmine.
The landmine. I was like, what's that? Boom! Launched across the map. Anyway, guys, we can sit and talk pish for the next hour, or we can leave now before we lose any more viewers. Thank you all for coming. We'll try and keep this as maybe a semi-weekly or monthly thing. I don't know. It's chill.
You're a child.
I know. As soon as I said semi, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, you bunch of fucking wains. Your package should be arriving with you shortly. I hope you enjoy the snacks that I included. Yeah.
Sounds a bit worrying.
No, you'll love it, mate. I'll love it. Nothing's stinking, I promise, honestly. Jim, I'll give you a shout. And sorry, Foggy, I'll give you a shout.
Oh, correct yourself now after you've been doing it all night.
I know, yeah. I was just thinking that you've said Jim about 20 times. You've said Jim more than I've sworn.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, mate.
Hey, I tell you what, I think I've been very good tonight. I actually think only maybe less than a handful of swears have come out.
I think you should get a wee bony or something.
I know. I was going to message Becky to slide you a wee dog biscuit or something. Give you a wee rub in the tub. Just make sure to like prostrate for her, a wee rub in her tummy,
Yeah, now.
Good. But I am going to head and take my dog for a walk because it's probably waiting at that door for me. Good night, guys, and thank you for coming. And till next time, peace.
Ciao.
Oh.